What's up? It's episode 7 of Thickey Therapy.
Did you say my name?
Yeah.
Why'd you say my name?
It's in the title.
And how does that make you feel? Thickey Therapy.
Why is my name like the podcast title? Like, why can't it be like...
Originally, I mean, this was kind of my idea, but I wanted it to be a podcast for you.
Well, I appreciate that.
He wanted you to talk to yourself for an hour while he watched for his own amusement.
I had a dream last night that I did the podcast by myself, actually. That's kind of funny.
That's weird.
I had a dream that, like, you guys couldn't make it, so I, like, just talked to myself for, like, an hour. And, like, the dream obviously wasn't, like, me talking the whole time, but I had, like, a dream I was getting up, and I was like, I gotta do the podcast. I'm nothing to talk about, and I was, like, panicking.
Whenever I have dreams like that, it's always, like, this thing where it's about to happen, but it never does. Like, I'd be, like, almost ready to record, but for some reason it keeps getting delayed and delayed and delayed.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? In that same dream, I had this really fucking hilarious dream, I have to say it. I was doing a class presentation, like, the next day, so I was obviously anxious about it going to sleep, so I had a dream that I was doing my presentation, and I had a USB. When I plugged the USB in, a bunch of porn was on it, and this was, like, being broadcasted to, like, everybody in the class. And I remember, like, trying to click on the link that was, like, my PowerPoint, but I, like the mouse kept going up to the porn, and I kept clicking and trying to avoid the porn, and the porn was just, like, broadcasting, and I woke up. That's how anxious I was about my presentation.
One time I had
Did you show porn to your class?
Yes.
Did they like it?
It was very, very funny because it was feet porn.
That's sick. One time I had a dream. It was just me and Travis in the dream. It was post-apocalyptic, and we were like staying in this mansion, but it was like a really old haunted mansion. It was really like sketchy and creepy. All the windows were like broken, and it was kind of in the woods. But we ran out of toilet paper. Or no, we didn't run out of toilet paper. We needed supplies, but I'll get back to that. We needed supplies. So we go outside and there's like zombies everywhere, and we get in this little tiny Jeep, but it's like really small. Like it looks like a kid's toy Jeep, like one of those.
Like one of those weird little Suzuki ones that kind of looks like a Jeep, but it's way smaller.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
gonna say one of those like little Toyota ones or something like that.
Yeah. So no, it was like one of the toy ones with the battery like that we had as kids. Yeah. So it's one of those.
So like a side by side.
It's not a side by side. It's a fucking toy Jeep.
It's one that you plug in.
So you were actually in a toy Jeep, like it had plastic wheels.
Yes.
That was a better idea than walking.
It was just that size. It was just that size. Anyway, we get in, and we're driving like down this long like driveway, and there's like zombies everywhere. We're tripping out, but we go to like the nearest superstore. We go in, or no, it was a Shoppers Drug Mart. We go in, and there's a bunch of survivors there.
Was it maybe like a John Deere or something?
Shut the fuck up.
I like how he's telling the story and you're only worried about what the car is.
Anyway, so we go in and we're like, we don't really talk to anybody. We're kind of tripping out. It's scary. But instead of grabbing supplies...
Scared of the survivors, not the dead people chasing them.
Okay, it's a dream. We instead of grabbing like actual supplies, we just grab a ton of toilet paper, like as much as you can take. And we fit it somehow in the back of this little tiny car Jeep thing. And we're just, I remember leaving the store, we have all this.
Side by side.
I think it's an underrated survival tool.
What a Jeep.
You're always going to have
paper?
to wipe your ass.
I know, that's what I mean. So we get back.
What are you gonna? You're not going to wipe your hand or your socks. You're going to run out of socks eventually.
Man, pass me the shit towel.
I'm never telling a story again. We get back. And we unload all the toilet paper, we get inside, and I fucking die.
From lack of toilet paper?
Because I shit myself. And
like literally, or you just...
No,
okay.
but a zombie killed me, and that was the first time I think I died in a dream.
When you die in your dream, you die in real life, so I don't believe you.
It's not
You're
true.
dead.
I've died in my dream multiple times. One time...
You just said that was the first time.
Yeah, but that was the first time, and then it
I
happened
thought
after
you
that,
meant like
idiot.
this dream happened like the other night.
No. So like...
Call you on your bullshit.
Yeah. So there was another dream I had where I was literally in a Zelda game, and
Which one? Link to the Past?
it was Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time. Okay.
And I was in this room defeating a boss, and there was no oxygen, so you like had to hold your breath the whole time. And I held my breath so long that I actually died because I couldn't breathe. And I feel like at that point, if you're like not breathing in your dream, you're probably not breathing in real life. And I woke up right after, so I probably was holding my breath.
Were you like gasping for air when you woke up?
I believe so, yeah.
That's hilarious. I feel like I have never died in my dream before.
So like when you die in your dream, do you just like wake up immediately as you die, or like,
I woke up, yeah.
or do you just like go to like third person mode?
No,
Like
I woke
GTA
up every
where
time.
it flashes on the screen, where it's like
you respawn. Gamers don't die; they respawn.
wasted.
What was that tweet I had? It was like when a Dalhousie student dies, they respawn at the Spring Garden liquor store. Or when a Saint of X student dies, they respawn at the pub, or whatever it's called in fucking Saint of X.
Well, I think they call it a pub too.
What's the but there's like a
No, it's literally called Pub
Piper's
2.
Pub.
Pub 2.
Piper's Pub. Okay,
Pub 2.
PUBG.
Pub 2. Cuz Pub was so good they had to make a second one.
If Saint of X is so good, then why did they make a Saint of X 2? And they give you two.
Tweet that. Tweet
And they
that.
give you 2 rings.
Tweet it.
All right. Before we start this, we do have a game we want to play.
Well,
but
we
I
did
have
just
to-
start it.
Well, before we start this game, I have a question for
Fucking
Paul.
nerds.
And my friends from my industrial engineering class want to know. They want to know if you were being like if you were trolling when you said you eat cans or eat beans out of the can because they don't believe you.
No, I 100% eat beans out of the can with a spoon. But okay, you gotta drain the beans first. So like you gotta like cut the top off, leave it in there, push it in with your finger, and let like all the excess like
Bean juice.
liquid shit. No, it's like fucking tomato sauce or maple
Yeah.
syrup
Ew, what?
type shit.
You don't
Like maple baked
It's not
beans.
tomato sauce. It's like a weird syrup. It's
they're
like
in
sugary.
That's
Tomato
maple,
sauce.
but you can get like beans and tomato too.
Yeah, they
You eat those? That's
Yeah,
gross.
Those are
no,
amazing.
they're good. They're better than the maple ones. The
Yeah,
maple
they're
ones
way
are,
better than the
like
maple ones.
nauseating after like half a can.
yeah,
No.
I agree.
Anyway, you drain that out and then you just take a spoon and you go to town.
I've never done a
a quick meal.
It's just the
I
cold
believe-
thing that bugs me because it's like I like my beans nice and warm, nice and
I
cuddly.
mean, they're better when they're warm, but sometimes I have like a half hour between classes and I want to go eat something,
like
so I
a-
just kill a can of beans that are cold.
It's like a cold pizza thing where it's like it's good when it's warm, but it's okay when it's
Leftover
cold.
pizza is better when it's cold.
Did you watch
Reheated
the
pizza is a disgrace.
It's like McDonald's fries.
Good
You can't
Mythical
reheat
More
them.
just did that? Like
Did they?
just like foods that are better. Are
Oh,
they
yeah.
better in the fridge or better
Yeah.
like heated up?
But isn't like weird ones where it's like milkshakes that are warm kind of thing?
No, it's not that. It was on Good Mythical More, and they just took like pizza and they had like cold pizza
Oh,
and then
yeah,
they
I think
reheated pizza
I think I
and then
probably
a
saw
cold
that.
corn dog
Ew.
and then reheated corn dog.
if you don't eat your corn dog, it just goes in the garbage.
Yeah, and then
You're
that's
not putting
what
your corn dog
that's
in the
what Link
fridge.
was saying. He's like, wouldn't you just throw it out? And then Rhett's like, well, what if you made like 12?
That's your own fault.
Who's eating? Who's making 12 corn dogs?
Rhett said he would,
Well, of course, Rhett would because he's a master of food.
but he said if I made 12, I would eat all 12.
If you intend to eat them, but you're not overcooking. It's not like meal prep with fucking pogos. Nobody's meal prepping pogos.
Man, imagine making those like meal prep containers, just having like 3 pogos in each one. That's how like broke college students make meal
Pre-portion the
preps.
ketchup and everything.
Yeah, put them in like little containers.
You should do a meal prep video with pogos.
I should do a meal prep video where I just make disgusting food that's hilarious and pogos can be
But
in
but
it.
like you meal prep all these things that like it's just like microwavable food,
Yeah,
but you
or it's
like
just like cereal.
you
make
heat
make
it
a
up.
bunch of like ramen, and then just divide it up into bowls and put a pogo on top of it.
and then
ketchup and mustard.
cover it, put it in the fridge, and then
I
like,
would 100% do that.
And then video yourself every day for a week eating one of those bowls.
No, 'cause I feel like I would just get heart palpitations after the first 2 weeks.
Well, you're
I eat
only recording
ramens.
for 1 week, so
That's true, yeah. But then I just like it so much, I just keep eating it. I just keep making meal preps for ramen. I eat ramen now, and I'm just like, my heart just starts beating fucking fast. Like all the salt and
I
that
don't
shit,
think
man.
that's related to the ramen.
I think I'm just dying.
I don't know if it's a mix of the G Fuel and the vape, but like I'm starting to like get cold sweats and I'm like shaking my knee.
That's a sign of, yeah, that's just a sign of a stroke. I think that's because it's like really warm in here.
If
too.
I do have a stroke, still upload it.
It's only a matter
yeah.
of time before you have a shit.
It could literally, like, you guys just finish the podcast, and then we'll upload it and be like, in the description, it's like, on this episode of Thickey Forest, on this episode...
You revealed my last name. Fuck.
Well, I only said Forest.
Oh, yeah, it's not full.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, that's fine then.
they won't know.
Moose literally dies. Like, in brackets, literally dies.
Moose has a stroke 10 minutes in.
Would we keep going, Paul, or would we just, like, cut it there?
No, we have to keep going. Imagine how much clout we'd get if Moose died on the podcast.
And they kept going. It will blow up.
And then we'll do a TikTok challenge where it's like die on podcast challenge. Should we talk about? Yeah, let's talk about the first things first. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
True.
I like Juice WRLD. I always liked his music. I thought he was really good, and he wasn't problematic. Like he wasn't.
No,
like,
I've never
yeah.
seen like a bad
No
title
beef or
with
anything.
him.
Never had beef with anybody. He was always a good guy. His Narbar interview was really good too.
I
saw
didn't
that.
watch it.
It's really good. You should watch it. But there was a thing before he died called the Seizure Challenge on TikTok. This is true.
I forget which song it was.
It was Lean With Me. I think it was Lean With Me. I think is the name of the song.
Was that it?
I think it was. It was one of those songs. It was on that album anyway. Pretty sure it was Lean With Me. But anyway, the TikTok challenge is essentially you listen to the song, and in the middle of the song, you fake a seizure. And it's kind of sad because that's apparently how Juice WRLD died on a plane. He passed away with a seizure.
Yeah, but it was because of Percocets.
Yeah,
I'm
it
pretty
was
sure
because of-
he like.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was like landing his private jet, and then he like had a bunch of Percocets on him, and he just like popped them all in
Yeah.
because he didn't want to
It
get
was
caught
Lucid
with them.
Dreams.
Lucid Dreams. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
But
Which-
I don't know if that's true, so don't check.
I just
me.
read a title there that said it was during a drug raid.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah,
it would
I
make
think it
sense
was-
that he
I-
like popped some pills.
It was Percocets, and then
I heard it was Percocets too.
Yeah.
From what I read, it was Percocets too. So,
I don't know where I saw that, but I did read it.
but I know like Percocets and like codeine, promethazine, like they all can lead to seizures, like abuse of those substances.
Yeah.
And apparently he was pretty hard on the lean, so I don't know.
Yeah, I
it's
mean
really
that would
sad.
definitely probably be a factor.
I think that's how Speaker Knockers died too. I think it was like heart troubles from like drugs. Also, there was another artist who died from promethazine and codeine. I forget who it is though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how Speaker Knockers died though.
He died of a heart attack.
Yeah, I wonder if
Probably.
probably related to.
Well, it slows down your heart rate, so I
But-
don't know if you could have a heart attack.
it slows it down, but it's like your heart can still go into failure. It can shut off
He
your heart.
he
essentially.
overdosed on codeine,
Yeah,
causing a heart attack. That's weird
But,
because
It just means your heart stops beating.
a heart attack doesn't mean
I
your heart
thought it-
speeds up.
I thought it was
it
like-
can go one of two ways.
it can go both.
I think it can go both ways. I'm pretty
But
sure.
I've always heard of it like, and I'm probably totally wrong. I'm not that
I could be totally
smart.
wrong too. I'm just making stuff up.
But yeah, I thought a heart attack was when it goes like too fast almost, and then it just
Yeah.
stops because it's overpowering.
That's what I thought too, but I'm pretty sure it can just stop beating. Because like the reason you die is because your brain's not getting oxygen,
Mm.
so that means your heart wouldn't be beating.
a heart attack occurs when a coronary artery becomes suddenly blocked, stopping the flow of blood to the heart muscle and damaging it.
There you go. So it's when the heart stops beating from not having oxygen or proper blood flow.
But I do feel like it would speed up trying to
It would
Trying
probably
to,
flow
like,
it,
when
yeah.
your
bring
heart
the
speeds
blood
up,
in.
It's dilate your veins.
Yeah.
So it'd be easier to clog.
Hmm.
Cool. I mean, not cool, but interesting.
Epic. No, not cool. No,
Alright,
no.
do you want to play this game?
Yeah,
that you've
I do
almost
wanna
played
play
like
this
3
game.
times now.
Yeah, I do.
Not really a game, but
All right, me and Paul looked up the net worth of, I'm going to say famous. Well, they have to be famous, I guess, to have a net worth.
internet or
Yeah.
regular famous people.
And I've looked up 10, Paul looked up 10. So when I say mine,
We didn't cross
know,
lists, so
we-
there might be doubles.
there might be doubles, and I'm interested to see if we have any doubles because I want to know if we like think the same way. But I'm gonna let Paul go first with his whatever one he
Okay,
wants.
Ricky, don't read them, and don't let me see them either. I don't want to
Yeah.
see them.
Okay, I'll start with an obvious one. PewDiePie.
I didn't
Oh,
pick PewDiePie. I was going to.
I wasn't gonna. I just couldn't think of a tenth.
I heard
Okay.
that it was 20 million, but he said it was way more on his video, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess $48 million.
The number that I found, I think is low. So I'll just say that.
What is it, like 30?
Well, you got to guess.
Okay, I'm gonna guess 35.
And Ricky, guess.
I'll say, I don't want to go lower than that, so I'll just say like 40 million.
It gave 30 million, but I think that's low because he said 20 million was like, he was like, that's quite low.
Mm-hmm. And he makes like over 20K a day, doesn't he?
He makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
I wish I was PewDiePie. But I mean, like, when he says low, does he mean like 10 million low though? Because like he could mean like 2 million low. Because 2 million's a lot of money to me.
Not a lot of money to someone who has 20 million, I don't think.
That's fair. Not a lot of money to PewDiePie.
No.
All right. I'm gonna go to my next one. And if we're gonna do PewDiePie, we might as well do a Keemstar.
Oh shit.
That's like,
I didn't think
yeah.
of DJ Keem.
I think his is only like, well, sponsorships, I would say like 10 million.
Nah, I'd say like 2.
It's exactly 2 million. So
Wow.
Paul knows it. I was kind of surprised. Like I thought it was like closer to 5.
I just want to know like how much G Fuel is paying him and how, because he's been with them for so long.
Oh, he's with them. Like I think he was one of the.
But they
first
were
people
kind of
I
a
knew.
small company at that point, weren't they?
Yeah, I feel like he kind of grew with them, maybe.
Yeah, but then as soon as, I feel like around the time PewDiePie started doing it is when they kind of blew up.
Yeah.
Because
I don't
I didn't
know.
even know about it besides Keemstar until PewDiePie. Well, I saw it on Keemstar's desk, but I didn't know what it was until
Yeah.
PewDiePie had the sponsor.
I used to see it on like phase montages, like
Yeah,
I
sponsored
never
by G
watched.
Fuel.
I never watched those. So
Yeah, me and Paul are weebs. I used to see them in those, and then I didn't really know what it was until Keemstar talked about it. And I think it was iDubbbz' video. He like roasted him for being sponsored by G Fuel. I don't know. Anyway, I thought he would be like paid more, but I don't know. Drama Alert Nation's not that popular apparently.
Okay. My second one, I'll go with Tyler Onconma.
Who?
Okoma,
Okonma,
Tyler, the
whatever fuck-
creator?
Yeah.
Tyler. the Creator?
Tyler. Yeah, it's
Okay,
Tyler
all right, all
Okoma.
right. Because I was like,
I think
fuck is
his
that?
his is probably like,
I only looked this one up because this is one we used to look up when we were like younger.
Yeah, this is like our most common looked up one.
judging on his last album, I would say he's at like 30 million.
That would have been my guess too, but
I'm gonna say lower. I'm gonna say like 21 million.
according to like 3 different sites, it's 6 million.
No way.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
There's no way he has
like
less
6 mil-
money
It was
than-
like 5 to 6 when we used to check it.
I know, but
Yeah.
I know, and that's what I mean. It's like, think about all the shit he has. He has clothes. He has shoes.
Touring, like he fucking tours with A$AP
Touring.
Rocky.
Huge
I think
tours.
he's bigger than A$AP Rocky now.
Yeah, 100% bigger. And he's like probably sold
like
out
A$AP
every
Rocky
single
touring with
show.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's no way. He has to have at least 30 million.
Yeah,
at least.
I would say at least like 25 to 30 million, and like every one of these sites was like updated 2019, 6 million.
I was gonna say like how
Yeah,
updated are
okay.
these sites? There's no way because like
No,
think
well,
about
they're
it.
not.
That's what I was making sure. I was making sure I
Yeah.
wasn't looking at like 2015 numbers or something.
I just
Yeah.
don't.
But I guess
that's
these
what
are
it
all just
sounds
random
like.
guesses. So
Maybe he
Mhm.
spends it like crazy.
No, he's.
There's no
I think
way.
he's smart.
No,
with
he's
his
definitely
money.
smart.
And I don't think he even pays for clothes that he wears. Like, designers
Oh,
probably just give him
definitely
shit.
not.
So, like, if he's spending money,
he
it's
seems to like only wear his own.
Yeah, I was
clothes
gonna say like he has
anyway.
his own clothes. He probably just wears his own shit.
fair.
Like if you had told me like, I don't know, one of like the other people in Our Future had 6 million, I'd be like, yeah, fair. Like if you had told me
I
Haji Beats
actually-
had 6 million, I'd be like, yep.
Earl's
No,
probably
I
like
would have been like,
3.
really? I wouldn't have thought Haji Beats would be over 500K.
Really?
Yeah, no
Yeah,
way.
that's
He's
bad
not a
example.
millionaire.
Earl's like
That's a
maybe
bad
a million.
example. I was gonna say,
I'd say like 3 million
Max.
want to look him up?
max.
The
And
only
that
other,
and
the only other really big name from our future would have been
Earl.
Frankie
Frank.
Ocean.
Oh, and Frank is probably like, well, Frank.
Frank's probably bigger than Tyler.
He got out of a deal, I think a $10 million deal or a $20 million deal.
Earl Sweatshirt's net worth is about 4 million, which kind of what I expected.
Frank Ocean about 13.
Yeah. So look,
What the hell?
so Frank Ocean finessed Def Jam out of $20 million. So he made $20 million off of Blonde.
Jesus.
Smart man. Blonde's
Yeah.
a great album too.
Cause
Mac Miller got 10 for Good AM, right?
I think so.
At Sony.
I think so. Yeah.
He's
But yeah, did you ever hear about the Frank Ocean thing with Def Jam.
I've never heard of it before.
Essentially, he had a deal with Def Jam. He had to drop like one more album, and he made an album, like a fake album, pretty much, and it has to be released in order for it to count, I'm pretty sure. So he put out this live stream on his website, and it just played the whole album start to finish, and people were thinking that was the album. And then the next day, it was just like a preview, or like, I guess, a scam for like the deal.
I remember this. I
The
didn't
next
know what
day,
it was though.
after he was technically out of his deal with Def Jam, he dropped Blonde, and then blew up. Like, well, he was already huge,
Yeah,
but like it blew up, and they missed out on 20 million.
Kind of fucked. I knew this happened. I just didn't know what it was. I thought that streaming was
Good
like
for him.
like a preview of the album or something like that.
No, it was all just fake songs that he made. Well, not fake songs;
Like
they were
cut
real songs.
Probably.
Yeah, it was just like a random album
Shit
that
that
he
didn't make
It
it.
could have just been him farting the whole time. I don't think it would have even mattered. All right, so I'm gonna go next
Yeah, you're
here.
up number 2.
Obama. I'm serious.
Like Faison Bomb?
No, I mean Obama, the former black president of the United States.
I think
What's
he's
his
only
last
like
name?
10 million.
Yeah,
What is
president?
Obama's last name?
president.
That's his first name.
I don't know, Michelle.
Might be
Okay.
Michelle. 10 million.
Yeah, I'd say like around 10 to 15 million.
According to his website, he's 40 million.
That doesn't surprise me either. I think it's like
I feel like he has his hands in a lot of other shit.
you can't really though when you're the president.
But he's
Yeah.
not the president anymore. But they still make like what? Isn't it like 500K a year?
450 something maybe.
A year.
A year for life.
Mm-hmm. So he has that,
Living
and
the
I
life.
feel like he probably does other shit.
Probably
Yeah.
now, yeah.
So
I think he was like decently wealthy before he was even president. Too.
He was, yeah. Like he had a decent amount of money. Like I think he was the richest, like net worth president going into
what
it.
was his job?
I think you just completely made that
No,
up.
I'm pretty sure. Look it up. I'm pretty sure that he was the richest net worth president going in, which makes sense because who back in the day would be richer than like Obama? I guess Trump would be richer than him though.
Yeah, he was a lawyer,
There you go.
a community organizer, lawyer, lecturer, and senior
I definitely saw
lecturer
something like that before. Like I
Of
don't
the
know if he was actually the
constitutional-
richest.
of constitutional law at University of Chicago Law School.
I think Trump was definitely richer than Obama going into presidency though.
I think he was like,
He just makes weird like tax evasion loophole shit to make it look like he's richer than he
What?
is.
But
he's
so
not actually that
people
rich.
Invest in him. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
People will give him money.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about Trump
was he
and
just an
presidencies.
investor and like a celebrity?
Stock market.
Who? Trump?
Mm-hmm.
Wall
He's a
Street.
businessman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's an orange.
and a
Real-
television
real estate
personality.
shit and tried to make like a fucking
He had a show, right?
Trump steaks, Trump fucking
Hot dogs.
He just slaps Trump on stuff and then it fails.
What is Trump Towers? Is that his or is it his father's?
That's him.
His, yeah.
What?
And his whole thing there was he would hire contractors, wait until after they built it, and then renegotiate on price. Because he'd have them by the balls because
They built it.
it's already built. Like he's like, well, I'm not going to pay you anything, or I'll pay you less than we agreed on.
And then he'd be like,
Well, a real scumbag.
finesse the shit out of them. What was I going to say? Do you remember in New York? I don't know if you were with me, Paul, but I remember the bus driver told us to like go shit in Trump Towers when we were visiting there with the hockey team and not flush. Were you with
I
me?
think so,
I
yeah.
think you were with me. It was the bus driver. We didn't know. And he's like, make sure you guys go into Trump Towers. I'll shit in a bathroom and don't flush. He hated Trump that
Did you?
much. No,
Oh, did you go to Trump Towers?
I did. No, yeah, I was inside Trump Towers.
All right, my third one. I thought this one would be higher. Richard Bankston.
Who was that?
He's a rapper.
Ricky Banks. FaZe Banks.
FaZe Banks.
Oh,
I did not know his name was Richard Bankston.
His name's Richard. That sucks.
Did you say it's lower or higher than you thought?
It's lower than I would have thought.
I'm gonna guess. I just feel like he's in a lot of shit. I'm gonna say 17 million.
12.
According to two sites, 3.
I feel like that's
For
wrong
both
too.
him and Temper.
I
don't
think
know.
it's
Who are
wrong.
like two of the owners. I mean, that fucking house they live in is worth like 20.
I know.
and I assume it's like the 4 owners who own the house.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like
$5
5
million
million
each.
each right there. But then
Yeah.
I guess they probably don't have it. Maybe it's not paid off. I don't know.
You think it'd
Well,
be paid off though? I don't know. Like,
It's been a few
fuck.
years,
Yeah, but a typical mortgage is like 15 to 30 years.
but I feel like they would have, like, because they're famous now, but like when they got that place, I feel like they were like peaking.
Yeah, I agree.
So I feel like they would have just, to ball out, drop like 20 million on a mansion together.
It's hard to come up with
Yeah.
20 million liquid
Mm,
on the spot.
fair.
I don't know. I feel like it should be higher. What'd you say it was 3 million?
3 apparently.
That's
yeah.
so fucking low.
And like when I say like some of the other ones that are YouTube related, like it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't agree with that. This one, I think you're gonna like, Paul. John Daly. He's a golfer.
Professional golfer.
Professional
He's
golfer.
my hero.
He's my favorite golfer. He's the only golfer I really know of besides Tiger Woods, actually. He was in an interview one time. He said that he eats like 6 bags of M&Ms. Used to smoke 2 packs of cigarettes.
He
I've-
smokes 2 bags. He doesn't
Yeah.
drink water.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's like I'm a camel.
doesn't
I don't
drink
drink water.
Doesn't he just drink like Coke or Pepsi
Yep.
or something?
Yeah.
I think in an interview with like this doctor guy, he said like he eats Burger King and McDonald's twice a day, and like he only drinks the fountain pop there.
I can live up to that.
When he was asked how many muffins a day he eats, he said it depends on what kind of muffins.
So
I
more
can
than
get behind
two.
that.
Okay, he has this really expensive house in like a golf course community, like his own like private golf course community,
Yeah.
like this big nice house. He lives in a camper van out front. He's like, I got everything I need in here. It's just a bunch
By the
of
way-
liquor and a king size bed.
By the way, that was a great impression of John Daly.
Is he married?
I don't know.
God no,
No.
I don't think.
He kind of looks like Trump in a weird way. Like kind of like has that like old draggy face.
Same body type, I think.
Yeah, it's the same body type. I remember his like golfing instructor back in the day told him to start smoking to lose weight.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
That's why
Anyway, to his net worth, I don't know, 5 million.
I
want a major,
2 million.
I'm gonna get another guess because it's actually a lot higher than that.
Really?
Like incredibly higher than that.
That doesn't surprise me.
15 million. Watch your feet, Paul Ryan.
25
Don't
million.
start with this.
Not even close to it.
Ricky, you did
It's
it.
not me.
It is you.
Oh, it is me. My bad. Anyway,
Cunt.
Paul said, or you said 15 million? Or did you say 15
I
million?
said 15.
I said
Okay, what
25.
do you think? It's 25? It's actually 20 million. So yeah,
What?
Right in the middle. Split the
Yeah.
difference.
there you go.
That's not super surprising.
Wait, so
Probably got
does
a lot of
he
endorsement
own a
money.
golf course?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he has his own.
I'm
like,
pretty sure.
mansion
And there's
and
like
golf
John
course.
Daly golf clubs and balls and
Mm-hmm.
He's like a sportsman. I feel like I probably would have guessed like 7 million. I
and
don't
he's
know.
been on tour for years. Like he doesn't win much, but
He's doing it for a
he
long
gets
time. too.
something.
Anyway, what's your next one? That was a curveball, I think. Golf reference.
That's not
Michael
a golf-
Stevens.
Michael Stevens, Vsauce here.
With YouTube, the premium show that he has, Minefield.
Oh, Minefield's awesome. By the way.
They're all free, all the episodes.
I know. I watched all
I think
of
that
them
was
when
like
they
a
came
limited
out.
time thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I watched
no,
them
it's,
all
it's
when
still,
they were free.
It's still a
Is
thing.
it?
I was
watched
watching.
like a couple and I just didn't get a chance to
I
watch
think
the
I
rest.
watched 6 in the last like 2 days.
My favorite one is still the first one where he's locked in the room.
It's really good,
It's
yeah.
that's the best one. Anyway, what's his net worth?
5
million.
I'm gonna say 8 million.
Ricky hit it.
5. Nice.
That makes sense because I feel like most YouTubers. That
Well, he's not
aren't
even just a
PewDiePie,
YouTuber. He is like
He's other
a
shit, I guess.
what is he? He's
I-
some sort of scientist.
Oh, definitely.
I think he's a chemical engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, wait.
I think his wife is something like that too. I think his wife's pretty smart.
You have to be smart to marry
Yeah,
someone like
smart. Speak for yourself. Fucking industrial engineer over here doesn't even know what industrial engineer is.
All right, what's your
Oh yeah, what's my next one? This is a pretty bold one. Ellen, like, how much do you think her net worth is? This is the
Fuck, I don't know.
highest
40
one on the list. So
50 million.
250 million. What was yours?
I'm gonna go 70 million actually.
450 million.
That doesn't surprise me. I was gonna say $500 million. Like
That's so fucked.
Ellen is balling.
She's also a lesbian, which is awesome.
How is that related?
And she has a lot of money.
What?
Lesbians have a lot of money.
I don't think that's how it works. But,
There's a correlation between how much money you have and whether or not you're a lesbian or not. Look it up.
okay,
I
this
swear.
one's like a package deal. Joe Rogan and Jamie Vernon.
Well, I actually
You
watched.
make a guess for both.
Joe Rogan, I'm going to say.
I watched a video recently on his
200
net worth.
Yeah, I think I did too. I'm going to say
forget
200 million. And
Uh,
Jamie, I'm going to say like 3 million.
Joe Rogan said, and I quote, "I have fuck you money, so I'm never doing a movie again."
Yeah,
So,
so
I'm
I
gonna
think
say-
200 million.
Fuck you money to me is like 150 million. And I think.
Fuck you money to me is 10 million. Jesus.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, okay, well, Joe Rogan fuck you money is 150 million. I will say Jamie has 10.
According to the site, these are both like way high on Joe. Two sites range from like 25 to 30.
For Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
What?
And
I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
Jamie around 1 million.
Makes
1 to
sense.
5 million depending on the site.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess. I think I looked up like everyone on
That's
the podcast.
crazy that
thing.
does he just work for Joe? And he has
I
like
think he was like a photographer beforehand. Like
But you're not gonna
I
make
searched
that
up
money
Jamie
off.
Vernon and like it was like young Jamie is like he's young Jamie. I didn't know that. Like he's not what I pictured him to be.
I don't even know what Jamie looks like. I don't know his face.
who is young Jamie Vernon actually?
Works for Joe Rogan. All I know about
But that would be the majority of his net worth.
I would say 99%. The other percentages is like the money he finds in the street. Is
Okay, so he worked
that what he looks like?
he's done like yeah,
he
he,
looks like a dick.
so like in the Joe Rogan in some of the Joe Rogan stuff he's done like camera and electrical department. So like
Okay,
with the video cameras.
that's fair. All right, next one. Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham.
I think it's 20 million.
Bo Burnham is like one of my favorite comedians / like song comedians, I guess.
That seems high to me for Bo Burnham.
I know, but I feel like I looked it up and I had a 2 in it. So it's either 20 million or 2 million.
I think it's like 2 million.
4 million.
Okay. So it was
It's
2
probably
million.
2 million
The
when I looked it
movie
up.
brought him up like probably 2 million.
Yeah,
There you go. Can we just talk about how great Bo Burnham is for a second?
Amazing.
We used to watch Bo Burnham like growing up. I remember like
Stupid YouTube videos.
Yeah, like-
Little
like the
Adolf was the best
Hilarious.
video
Words,
ever.
Words, Words was my favorite one. Oh no, New Math is actually my favorite one. That one was
New
incredible.
Math.
We should get Joe. I almost said Joe Rogan.
We should get Joe Rogan on the podcast.
We should get Bo Burnham on the podcast.
Good luck.
Bo Burnham has a talent where he looks like he's 12 and 38 at the same time,
He's married and has a kid.
which does not look
Really?
like appropriate. to
I'm
him.
pretty sure because I remember seeing it on Instagram. Bo.
He has like Justin Bieber styled hair.
Maybe he doesn't have a kid.
You're just making shit up.
Man, I swear to God.
Okay, my next one is like someone who's higher
He's
than
not married
I
and he
would've
doesn't have a
guessed.
wife.
Who is it? I'm not looking at your phone.
Ethan and Ela Klein.
I was gonna do that one on my list, but then I was like, no, I think Paul or mostly can do that.
I
Together?
can only find it as like a combined net worth.
And you said it was higher than you thought?
Higher than I would have guessed, yeah.
10 million.
7 million.
20 million.
Wow.
What would it be from? Well, they got the clothing brand, which I feel like
Teddy Fresh is
Teddy Fresh is pretty big.
in it like every
Always sold
Zoomies.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did collabs with like Rip and Dip, which is like another big brand. So
Yeah.
I mean, like obviously they're pretty big.
Um,
Plus the podcast sponsors from that.
yeah,
Probably.
and they
Wait, that's what we're doing right now. It's so crazy.
and then like YouTube itself, but he's always had trouble with that revenue.
Yeah,
Well-
demonetization started like once he got
Yeah.
big enough to start making serious money, then he started running
How-
into issues with
How many
ads.
subscribers do they have? Like 4 to 7 million? I don't even know.
I
don't
think
know,
it's
I don't
like
know their
4
exact
million.
amount.
I'll look it up.
I always
It's not
pictured
like they
them
ever
to
make any
have-
fucking videos anymore. Anyway.
Yeah, they don't. It's all the
Like,
podcast shit now. Which I feel like their podcast. Their podcast.
That's
definitely
probably
makes
their
them more money.
primary.
6.59 million.
Yeah, so it's more than I thought. Okay.
Man, when you showed
fair.
me H3H3, they have 400K.
Yeah, they did have 400K. That's
I
true.
think they were still like 100K when you first tried to get me to watch them.
Yeah, I was
I
one of
think
like
Ricky was like pre 100K club.
I was pre 50K club. I know I was. 'Cause I remember like finding his like before they did YouTube videos, they used to do edits where they would like edit this like funny like guy eating ice cream or something, and it was like not them talking at all. And they used to edit these funny videos and put them up on Reddit, and like I used to like, subscribe to them like back then. Then they started making videos on like reacting to videos, and it was like kissing pranks and all that, and like the kissing pranks videos what made them blow up. I was like a fucking pre-com of the fans of the H3 people. I remember we used to sit in my car and use my data and watch
And
H3
watch them.
videos. I remember.
And
We used to get piss loaded drunk at Maddie's in the basement and just watch
Yep.
H3 videos
those were the good
in
times.
the dark.
I remember I showed Barb H3, and I never seen Barb laugh as much as he did when I showed him that video of the kissing pranks. He was loaded too. And I also showed him the "Pimp My Wheelchair" by Filthy Frank. That was a great video. Too.
Oh, he would love that.
Super offensive. Oh, Barb loved it. I wish Filthy Frank would make videos again. Jeff Abell's back though, which is awesome. The guy, you know that video that Max made called "Peak of Human Evolution."
The one where he shaved Buddy's eyebrows
Yeah.
and hair and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that guy has his own YouTube channel called Jeff Abell and Friends, and he's like one of my favorites actually. And he's back now. He stopped making videos for like a year and a half.
You told me to watch him.
He's really funny.
He's hilarious, yeah.
He does like drinking challenges, and like he did this thing where he drank 15 Bud Light to try to get Post Malone to give him tickets to his concert. And his like Max Mofo and like How to Basic were just throwing beer bottles at him the whole time while he was trying to drink them.
All right.
Yeah.
What's
okay.
your next one?
What's my next one there? Louis C.K.
A lot.
Controversial figure.
25 million. 15 million.
150 million.
You should have kept your first guess.
25?
That's exactly 25 million.
Wow. Okay.
I thought it would have been more too. That's the one I said like, wow, this surprises me. I would have guessed at least 100 million because like he's like in movies and like he does directing and shit like
very
that.
well could be worth fucking 500 million, and
Yeah.
we wouldn't really know.
We would know if he was worth 500 million.
He's in a lot of
Necessarily.
directing shit.
I feel like if somebody has a net worth of anything
That Ellen
above
was
like
worth 70 million.
no, but I'm saying like everybody would have to know if you're like above 100 million. Not everybody, but the people who are like look the people who like find this shit out would.
Yep, all they can really base it off of though is like a guess at what your like
Your
yearly
assets
income
are.
is and like what your house is worth and shit. Like they don't know what your investments are worth, like anything like that.
So do you think Jay-Z and Beyonce are worth? Well, Jay-Z alone is worth more than
Billion at least.
it's $1 billion, yeah.
And
So-
that's kind of public because like you've seen like sales from him, but like we don't know what Louis C.K. has his fingers in. For all we know, he fucking invested in some startup company
But
6
you-
years ago and made 100 million.
What I'm asking is, do you think with Jay-Z it could be more than
Yeah.
$1 billion?
Could
like
be.
like
yeah.
$1 billion and a half,
Yeah,
billion
it
and
could
a
be
half a billion.
$500 million,
right?
and people could be just assuming he didn't have $500 million in debt
Right.
because Tidal's a pile of shit.
The only person who knows how
True.
much money Jay-Z has is Jay-Z. And maybe Beyonce.
Maybe.
She's like, don't touch my fucking money. You ain't seeing my money, bitch.
I feel like she's that type.
I feel like she's a gold digger. Well, she's
They
a fucking
definitely,
celebrity.
they definitely
What am I
have
saying?
separate bank accounts. There's no sharing in that relationship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it's crazy because I think in like 2015, 2016, their combined net worth was $1 billion. So like, I don't know what happened from then
Investments.
to when he hit $1 billion.
Investments. Well,
And wait, why would Kylie Jenner's be so public? Like it was everywhere when she hit $1 billion.
Because
Oh.
she's a Kardashian and they just like to make it known.
they like
Oh, okay.
the people to know shit. I feel like they're very public about whatever
And like
they,
you can
whatever
see
they
a
do.
valuation of her company.
I feel like if she did a colonoscopy, she'd fucking live stream it or some shit. I feel like that's the way they are. Anyway, what's your next one? 'Cause, yeah, I have 5 more, and the last one's technically like a duo. So
Let's go with. I'm running out. Go with Dr. Disrespect.
I would say pretty low.
You would think low? I mean, I guess
Three-
relative to
3
the other
million.
ones.
Yeah, like I would say
Actually, $2 million.
he's the richest streamer
No, I'd say that'd be Ninja.
Duh.
on Twitch.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Ninja's like what? 10 million?
He probably has more.
I
than
actually
that
don't
now.
know.
We
But
should
that's
look up
probably
Ninja.
no. Ninja's probably close to like fucking 50 to 100 now after that mixer deal.
The mixer deal was only, I think,
The
It was
estimates were
100
like
mil, wasn't it?
between like 10 and 100 mil.
a year for 4 years.
No, total cash.
Okay,
I think like the best guess I saw was like 60,
cool.
50 million a year for 4 years or something.
That's
that's-
crazy.
That's a lot of money.
According to Business Insider and Esports Media, it's about I think it was 10 to 15 mil is his net worth. So I don't know if that's how accurate that is, but
No one really does. 'Cause
Yeah.
no one knows what the actual deal was worth.
exactly. I don't know. He's definitely the richest streamer of all time, but I would say, Doctor's respect, he's definitely the richest Twitch streamer currently, and I would say about 3 to 4 million. An exact number would be 3.5 million.
You got it.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
You
3.5?
got it.
I did not look that up. I swear to God. That's hilarious.
Or is it on your list and you're just
It's
not
not.
telling
I
us?
swear to God, it's not on my list. But I'm surprised we didn't have any crossovers yet. My next one, I forget what my next one is. It's a funny one. Oh yeah, Banksy, that graffiti artist who does all that fancy like
Probably
artwork.
a lot actually.
His
he's-
shit goes for like
he's a
20 million.
He's a glorified artist who sells his work. And I think he sold one recently where the painting was a blank. No, it was a painting. At the bottom there was like this
a
like
shredder.
it was a shredder. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's as soon as it's sold,
shredded.
It shredded the whole painting.
And that probably skyrocketed the value.
yeah.
Definitely. So what do you guys think his net worth is?
100 mil. Just a
W-
complete shot in the dark. 'Cause I have no idea what art stuff is actually worth. But
I'm gonna say 200 mil.
50 mil. So
Oh.
yeah. I mean, it's still a lot. Like it's still a lot of
it's a
fucking money.
lot of money.
Yeah.
Especially for him, because like I didn't know he was as big as he was until I looked him up. Like I knew he was big. I
Well,
just assumed.
didn't he
was,
become famous off of like street art?
He got famous
Yes.
from like doing like this like really controversy like street art where it's like you die twice, once when you pass away and once when someone says your name for the last
For
time.
I don't
some
think that was
reason-
him.
I don't know if that's him or not, but it's,
For
it's shit like that.
I remember somebody when Obey came out. Remember the Obey logo? Somebody told me that
Yes.
the Obey logo was a Banksy painting, but I don't think that's true at all because I looked it up and it said it was somebody else.
I haven't
Yeah.
the slightest clue.
I have no idea. but-
Did you guys see those two public freakout videos in the last week where one of them was like a fairly famous rich artist walked up to a piece in some art building. It was worth $120,000. It was literally a banana duct taped to the wall,
yeah.
but it was worth $100K, and he just walked up and took the banana off the wall and ate it.
Yeah, it was
No
like 100K,
way.
and the guy was like a bald headed guy, and he like walked up. And
But then
I
I
saw it
guess
on
like
Reddit.
the art people, like the museum workers were like, yeah, I mean, it's a banana, so it kind of has to be replaced pretty often anyway. But then like the next day after that happened, another guy went in and wrote Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself in red lipstick on the wall where the banana was taped because the banana was removed, so it wasn't there. So he just wrote that there, but he spelled Epstein wrong.
Oh no.
What an idiot.
I just looked it up. The Obey logo was by an American artist named Shepard Fairey, Frank Shepard Fairey, who did the Obama Hope
I thought you were
sticker.
saying he did the Obama, and that was the end of it. That's so funny. The Obama Hope meme.
Yeah.
That's so funny. But yeah, back to the whole like banana thing. I saw that on Reddit, and the top comment was, "It's a banana. Just replace it. No one will know." It's
Okay.
true.
So I got two left. I'm going to do them at the same time, and they're very relevant.
Fair.
Jeffree Star and James Charles.
I thought you were gonna do
Okay.
the one that I was gonna do. Okay, this is a good one.
Uh,
It's actually a really good one.
Jeffree Star is like 200 million or like maybe 300 million.
I would say like 75 million.
No, I think it's
he's
like
that
300
much. I don't
million.
think he's that much, man. I don't know.
Bro,
I could be
do
wrong.
you know his makeup company? That's why he's so rich.
My gamer tag is called Jeffree Star.
You know
that's me, idiot.
I fucked up. I don't know.
His makeup company is fucking huge.
What's the name?
They sell
Yeah,
out on
but
in the
fucking
first hour.
huge doesn't necessarily mean 300 million.
His shit's
I'm going to
expensive.
say it's high.
I would
You're-
say-
you're high.
I'm high.
Yeah,
Am
but
I?
it is higher than I thought it was.
150.
I was like 75 is what I'm going with still.
50,
50 million?
apparently.
I don't think that's
Uh-huh.
true, man. Did you see
Oh,
his
I
fucking
know
castle?
how much. Oh, yeah. You got money.
And he has like multiple like pink cars, like Lamborghinis and shit.
He's like KSI.
Everything's pink. Bro, no. Okay, actually, there's a video where he does a tour of his house. And in his house, in the
MTV Cribs.
no, it's just a video that he uploaded. In his house, in the basement, there's this huge, like, gigantic walk-in pink safe. And inside, there are these bags that are literally, I forget what they're called, but it's like a certain kind of bag, and they're really popular with, like, you know, a lot of celebrities use them. I forget what they're fucking called, but anyway.
Birkin bag?
A Birkin bag. He has, I think, like,
What are
over
they?
a, it's like this
It's a very
little,
expensive bag.
yeah.
Oh.
So he has probably like 50 to 75 of these bags, and most of them are one of ones by like these huge designers. They're worth like probably 20 million each. Not all of them, but like some of them are like 20 million.
That's fucked. I didn't know
So-
Birkin bags are that much.
If you count
I don't think a normal
everything,
one is.
if you count everything that's in that room,
I mean, it probably is more. These are
I know.
Google fucking results.
I know, but I'm
from
saying
a website called
I
Wealth
would-
Gorilla.
I
Google
really
wouldn't
do
lie
thi-
to us, guys.
I really do think it's like 200 million or more.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I
What
wouldn't be
if,
surprised.
I always think like people like that. Like, what if it's just like a show he's putting on?
What if he's?
I don't know. He's been he was like the biggest person on MySpace, and then that was in like 20, like
I didn't know that.
2000 and
I thought he was, like,
yeah.
I didn't know
12.
he was like a thing until like.
2
No.
years
For
ago.
all I know, he just come onto the scene in
He be-
2013.
That's what I
like,
thought.
No,
too.
he became famous in like 2004 or some shit for being the most famous person on MySpace, the most followed person, and that's when he like blew up. So like that's like almost 20 years, like 15 years, I guess, of people like of him being so famous that people are just giving him this shit. So imagine the shit that he's been given over these years. And like shit made specifically for him because he was so famous.
we know he's definitely super fucking rich. So
Yeah.
James
Good for
Charles, I'm gonna say like 15 million or 10 million.
Wait, didn't we just do James Charles?
no, it was Jeffree Star.
Oh, I thought you were talking about James Charles that whole time.
No.
I was gonna say there's no way. James Charles is definitely lower than Jeffree Star.
I think
would
it's like
say-
10 million,
I'd say 20 million.
12.
12.
Yeah, Jeffree Star. Like, what was that whole controversy with? There was a controversy with him pretty recently. I forget her name. It was like this girl.
Tati?
Yeah, I think that was with James Charles though, not with Jeffree Star.
Yeah, it was Jeffree Star and Tati, and Jeffree Star and fuck.
I think she like called him out saying that like he tried to basically like sexually talk to like a straight guy.
He
Yeah.
had a tweet or something that pretty much was along the lines of he enjoys
Turning straight guys gay.
Yeah,
But
No, that was James Charles.
yeah,
that's what we're talking
yeah.
about. Yeah, that
I
was the
thought
naughty
you
one.
said speaking of
I
James
said
Charles.
yeah,
Yeah.
that wasn't him.
Yeah. No,
Anyway.
Jeffrey. Yeah, it was.
There was something with Jeffree Star.
There was,
We
yeah.
Jeffree
There
Star
was.
always will chime in on that shit.
Yeah, 100%.
always. But it was. It was Toddy, and because I watched every video.
I've watched every video.
No, I have
It's like
because it was really interesting.
It's like the sort of
to me.
Family Guy where it's like, well, that's it. I've seen every video on YouTube ever. Not a bad one.
So yeah, it was like apparently he was like messaging this kid, trying to like, I guess, turn him gay, but it wasn't true
For
because
clarification, this wasn't an actual kid.
This was this was like
no,
of
he
age,
was
first,
of
yeah.
age. He was of age. And funny story, Langston like knows him personally
that's so fucked.
because
But
he was like he was in the studio with him like a while ago, but.
apparently this guy is actually bisexual, according to
Yeah, no, he came out and he made a
Yeah.
video and he was like, at the time I was confused of my sexuality. I didn't know which one. And he like went through the whole situation and
Yeah, so apparently
nothing
like, it was all
actually bad
allegations. Yeah.
happened.
He didn't like touch him or anything. It was like there's no allegate. Well, according to what I know, he didn't touch him. It was just like talking.
From everything
yeah,
I've
yeah,
heard about it, it was more like
If there was touching
DM
involved, he would have
thing.
been actually canceled.
yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Which he still was canceled, but he's back to
Didn't
normal
he like
now.
dip a little bit and then
Uncanceled.
actually like shot
He-
up higher and like 2 weeks later?
When the controversy came out, I'm pretty sure he dropped 6 million subscribers, or maybe 4 million. But it was the quickest drop in subscribers ever. I'm pretty sure.
But
And
I
then
think he like shot back up plus some within like weeks afterwards. Like I don't think it was like a
no, he came back up pretty soon. Yeah.
All right, I have another one here. Classified The rapper from Nova Scotia.
3 million.
3 million.
You guys are really close. 3.7 million.
I just knew that because the last time I checked him, like
Yeah, and I
2014,
don't
it
think
was like
it's
3
changed.
million. I don't think he's making a whole lot anymore.
I haven't heard anything from him since he made Inner Ninja. That's the last song I know of.
No,
of
what's
him.
that one with fucking Snoop Dogg?
No
don't know.
pressure.
Yeah.
Tyler and Dave did the video.
Oh yeah, No Pressure. Yeah, I forgot about that video. That song.
Well, Dave directed it, I think.
I used to listen to class. I remember back in like grade 8, I did an art project on Classified.
That's hilarious.
I did it was the Quit While You're Ahead video with Trevor McKeegan and Hayden Laughlin. we did it was like a PowerPoint we had to do, and we had to talk about like how it like talks about Canadian culture. And it was my idea too. I remember this. I was like, well, let's just do close. I used to love Classified. I used to listen to like the Maritimes, which is a great album.
I like that song.
Yeah, that's a good song. But then like we had to play like a snippet of the video in the PowerPoint, and it was a censor version, so the video was just a bunch of bleeps. Like, it was pretty stupid. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, actually, you met him. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he emailed me like last year about a video, and he didn't pick me.
Damn. Right in the feels.
Yeah.
But
But he literally emailed me and he's like, "Hey man, just wondering like your rate for videos."
I think I remember this.
Yeah, I
this
was like so
happening.
stoked.
Yeah, I remember this
But-
happening.
Whatever. Maybe another time.
I have two more. Eric Andre. This one, I will say, I'm not going to say in which direction. This
well,
one's
he
the
just
most,
did The Lion King.
This was the most surprising one to me in the whole list.
I think it's probably like 5 million, 7 million. I'm gonna say 5 million.
Sorry, who is this?
Eric Andre. Jinx.
Oh, it's definitely quite a bit.
Fuck.
5 to 10.
What do you think? It's
I said 5.
3 million,
Okay.
which I thought it would be at least 10 million.
He
Like,
probably got like 500K just for doing The Lion King
that's fair, but
or more.
I guess he's not, because like, what else does he have besides the Eric Andre show? Not to be rude to Eric Andre, but
I think he does stand up, or he used
I
to.
think he does stand up
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
But the Eric Andre show had like 3 seasons or 4 seasons, or no, 3 seasons, I
Yeah.
think. And like that was on Adult Swim for like, that would have been like 3 years. So like,
He should make like a Jackass style movie. I feel like that would be funny. I would watch that.
I'm pretty sure
He
he's
could
coming out
definitely
with season
Funny,
4.
yeah.
Season 4.
I heard rumors.
Season 4. I remember one time, I think it was in the Hot Ones interview, he was talking about how many times he went to jail.
Wait, I'm
It was
pretty sure.
twice.
I'm pretty sure he has a movie coming.
Is it like
Eric Andre
Jackass?
movie.
That would be incredible. I would pay good money to go see that movie. Also, kind of unrelated, but Jim Gaffigan's coming to the Metro Center, and I'm going to see it.
Yeah, he has a movie called Bad Trip coming out in 2020.
Oh, yeah, okay, I knew about Bad Trip. That's his Twitter header.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's not like skit video, though. or
No,
movie.
it's a movie, and
It's a
he
movie.
wrote it.
I feel like that's going to be a good movie. Anything written by Eric
It
Andre.
would probably. It's probably gonna be so funny. It's rated
know.
R.
Well, I hope so. But yeah, anyway, like I just said, Jim Gaffigan's coming to the Metro Center, and I'm going to see him. 100%.
Really?
I cannot wait.
When?
Yeah, November
Of 2020.
2020, yeah.
It's crazy.
No, sorry, January 2020. So it's like next month.
Oh.
He's coming next month. It's sold out, though, is the thing.
Aw.
Yeah. I bought the tickets like 2 weeks ago. I think.
How many did you buy?
Just one.
Don't say tickets then. I got excited.
Ticket.
You got a ticket to a show by
Ticket.
yourself?
Yes.
Didn't you
Man,
think
you're
to be
gonna
like,
go
hey
by.
guys, you guys want to come to the show with
Why
me?
would you not ask?
There was 3 left, and they were in 3 different sections. And I bought it right away, and I panicked.
Let's check Ticketmaster.
Go check it right now. There was only 3 left when I checked it there last week.
Yeah, but people buy and resell.
That's
Dave.
true, yeah. Well, do you guys want to go see it with me?
If I can afford it. Okay, yeah. No,
There's
there's.
tickets left?
It doesn't say how. Ticket limit 8 per person. It's allowing me to add them to my cart.
Try to buy them, though. I feel like they're sold out. Because, like, the one that I was going to get was the floor seat.
Like, that'd be-
I can buy it
I
right now.
technically didn't. I
I can.
didn't actually buy the ticket yet, guys. I'm
Fuck,
just
he has
saying.
4
You
fucking-
didn't?
I didn't buy. No, I was just like, I want to buy the tickets.
You said you bought the ticket.
He's doing 4 shows in Moncton.
Yeah. So the one in Halifax, January 16th. I could buy a floor seat
Yeah,
right now
okay.
for 97.
There's nothing on Ticketmaster for Halifax.
Ticket Atlantic.
Would you guys want to go to that?
Check if you can get 3.
If we can get 3 tickets on Moncton, would you guys go?
In Moncton, the
Go to
Halifax one
Moncton,
is
then
right
Then
here.
we
If
have to
we-
pay for a fucking hotel in Moncton.
If we can get 3 in Metro Center, would you guys
What
go?
do you want to do? Like P2 lower bowl.
Whatever there's available. Because like
Let's go.
when I checked, there was only 3
How do you guys
tickets.
feel about the cheapest tickets?
Check cheapest first, yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm broke.
45, 50. If I bought 3 right now.
See if it works. If we can get 3, I will 100% go to this with you guys.
It's allowing me to check out. So.
Really?
Oh wait.
Because like, are they next
Remove.
to one another? Because like when I checked, there was 3 left on the floor, and they were all like separate from one another. They were all like really weird.
Hold on.
And I was gonna buy one on the floor. It was like for $80. I was like, fuck it. Maybe I'll wait.
There's
There's
only $80. Check floor seat prices.
no. The floor seat are. It comes to $97 for a floor
Yeah.
seat. I'm not paying $97.
That's too expensive.
I just
for the
need to
Jim
hear
Gaffigan
him.
show. Yeah.
I don't even care to see him.
Plus, like, I guarantee you, I know every joke he's gonna tell. Like,
Well, yeah,
yeah,
but
but he's just good to see.
P3 lower bowl. Let's try this.
I fucking love Jim Gaffigan. He's the only comedian I like who's like considered clean. That's good.
Okay, so the cheap ones are all kind of sold out.
I remember when
It says
yeah.
the number of seats you requested in P2LR bowl was not found. However, seats were found in P3 lower bowl. Oh, okay. So we could get 3 together in the P3 lower bowl, which is just a little further.
How much are those?
Comes to 198 for 3.
Quick maths.
Yeah.
Would you guys do that?
It depends on how much I have.
This is after the holidays too, which is like
Yeah.
bank account's gonna be taking a hit.
Like, man,
I was
buy
really
me ticket for Christmas.
I never thought about that. No, I was legit going to go by myself on the floor if like no one else is gonna go with me.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll think about it.
It'd be fun. We're literally doing a podcast right now.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
We're ordering tickets into a microphone.
All right,
This is what the people
moving on.
want.
Yeah.
People want to know what we're doing in our everyday lives.
So I wanted to make a Thickey Therapy subreddit.
I have one more person, by the way, for
Oh.
net worth.
Okay, go ahead.
This is a combination: Jake and Logan Paul.
Oh, combined?
Well, they're individual ones first, and I'll give you a hint: they're not the same.
No, I know.
Who do you think is higher?
Who?
Jake.
Yeah.
You think Jake's higher?
I think Logan's higher.
He has an MTV show coming out.
Okay, but think about how much it was Logan who did the fight, right?
Yeah.
Think about how
Well, the
much he
second
would have.
fight.
They would have made like a ton of money off of that.
I'll give you guys one hint. Logan Paul is higher by 1 million.
So what, like 16 and 15 million then?
Pretty close, actually. It's 12.5 and 13.
I didn't even guess, but
Or
I was
oh,
gonna.
sorry.
I was gonna say that
All right.
anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say exactly what you said. It was 11.5 and 12.5 actually. Yeah.
Cool.
So combined net worth of 24 million, which is
So
kind
yeah,
of fucked.
Tana and Jake have a show coming. The MTV reality show.
Who?
Tana and Jake.
Tana Mojingu. Yeah, that's my reaction to her voice or to her name every time. Tana Mojo. I'm gonna go back and watch the iDubbbz video. I can't believe his other
One
one
of the
got
best
deleted.
videos ever.
Yes. If you don't know what the video, just go watch it. Best video of all time. Fuck Tana Mojo.
Yeah, true.
Tana Mongoose. We're going to a Tana Mongoose concert.
I'm making our subreddit as we speak.
Oh, okay, so
Its title is obviously Thickey Therapy, all lowercase.
cool.
So I'm doing the topics right now. I have 3 out of 25. So far I have podcasts, entertainment, internet culture. We can do
Memes.
Porn.
funny, humor.
Your brain goes to porn. My brain goes to memes. Cum.
Mature themes.
Cold beans.
No, you have to pick out of the list, dummies.
Well, is there cold beans on the list?
No.
Well, then don't make the podcast or don't make the fucking subreddit.
We can't talk cold beans. We can't talk nothing.
You have to tweet that.
I would categorize that into internet culture.
Fair.
Yes, cold beans are huge on the internet right now.
They are. Beans. They're huge.
You guys know that fucking tweet about the guy eating beans in the theater watching Cars?
Yes.
That's my favorite tweet of all time.
I'm gonna put. I mean, I think that's all that really we fit under. I could put video gaming. What is so funny right now?
I'm just thinking about that tweet.
What tweet?
The guy where he's in the theater eating the beans. It's just because I can't say it. So it's so funny. Oh.
We could. Oh my god.
I don't know why this is so funny to me right now. Okay.
Ooh.
It's funny to me because it's so funny to you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Learning, home garden, mature themes, men's fashion,
Home
meta,
garden.
meta/Reddit, movies.
Men's fashion?
We're
Yeah, we
fashionable
don't fit under
characters.
that. Music.
Oh, I do.
I could have music.
Yeah, music. Fuck it.
News.
News definitely.
News. Outdoors, parenting, pets, place.
Parenting for sure.
Oh yeah, politics, programming.
You can put politics. Even
What?
though we're
What
not
the
that.
fuck? Reaction fuel. Oh.
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That's definitely.
I was
podcast.
like, why does anybody care about
Well,
fuel?
G Fuel, obviously. Is there a G Fuel category?
No. Table talk games, technology, television.
Definitely.
No.
Technology.
Yeah, I guess so.
We're tech savvy boys.
Travel, television,
Speak
video
for yourself.
gaming. Video gaming?
Video gaming for sure.
Yeah, we're gamers in this house.
Yeah, if we're drinking G Fuel, then we have to put gaming.
Okay. Description. This is where we have fun.
Just put the word podcast, but spell it wrong. Podcast.
Okay. r/Thickey Therapy.
I know a lot of subreddits are like short and sweet on their descriptions on the side. It's always like, it's a podcast.
Again, I'm
talk
just
about
basing
this.
off of the H3 one.
Yeah. What are their descriptions for the entire
Theirs
podcast?
was like r/H3 Productions is then they just make inside jokes about like chub and tucking and
It's a place where you can chub and tuck your ideas for us to slam them into the subreddit. Kind of thing.
so Thickey Therapy.
I feel like we should
r/Thickey Therapy. No,
podcast.
it's fine.
It's fine.
Thickey Therapy is a place for nerds, gamers.
And cum butt. No, I can't say cum buddies.
Weebs.
Weebs. I agree. But I feel like people that don't
We
know.
don't want weebs.
Yeah, this is an anti-weeb podcast.
Of course we do.
It's
Okay,
a
listen.
place for nerds, gamers.
I feel like whatever we put there, people that don't know us, that they don't know the inside jokes, are going to read this and think it's like serious. So they're going to be like, oh, it's for nerds? Well, I'm a Star Trek connoisseur. Let's watch this thing. But I mean, like, nerds is kind of funny, though. I mean, you know what? We're fucking
Goddamn
nerds.
fucking nerds.
I'll put in all
Nerds.
other followers of
Yeah,
the
Dungeons and Dragons.
podcast.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then let's add a one-liner at the end.
Drip
Think-
or drown.
What?
Drip or drown.
Drip or drown? No.
Very good.
I like how you typed it. You're like, drip or drown. No. You just like thought about it. Put I don't even know. I guess it's hard to think of on the spot.
Come on, you're funny. What's an inside thing between all three of us?
Liquid Moose, ruler of runs.
We have like too many inside jokes, and a lot of them are just too offensive to say on the podcast.
We could put I actually just had one, but it's gone. Fuck.
Bitch. Come. I don't know. The original Gucci Gang.
I was thinking about that,
Yeah.
but like, people are they won't understand.
Who cares? Watch episode 1.
Thick,
The original
thick, horny, and full of cum.
Gucci.
The reason I'm so thick is
We
because there's
can-
so much
we
cum in me.
We can change this whenever we want, I believe.
Okay, good. It's not just permanent.
So
It's
we'll
like,
make a
oopsie,
public-
doopsie.
It's set in stone.
Oopsie, it's permanent.
It has been created.
Yay.
So
We have
that
one-
means you guys can go onto the subreddit currently, right now. It's live, and make suggestions. The whole point of the subreddit is to just post things that you want us to talk about on the podcast. So
and
post
any
as
memes,
you please. It can
any
be videos. It can
memes, whatever.
yes.
We just want a place for all of our listeners to
It's
kind of
so-
come together.
Oh, there's already one called Thick Therapy. There's a user called Thick Therapy. What a fucking copycat. Go on his go on his thing. Go on communities. It's not there yet. But yeah, anyway, it should be up by the time this podcast is up, I'm assuming. So by the time you see this or hear this podcast, just go on the subreddit, post videos you want us to watch and talk about, whatever it is, news articles, questions you have, even post it on there. Post whatever you please. And
Anything that
even porn. Porn is acceptable.
no, because it's not safe for work.
Well, we should make it not safe for work.
No, we shouldn't, because then that's gonna restrict viewers.
Don't post porn unless it's really good.
But yeah, so it's just a place we think you guys can come together and post whatever you want, anything you think we would find interesting, or anything you want us to talk about on the podcast, any
Yeah.
news stories, any
Anything.
memes, any controversies, shit like that.
If you want to send us fan art,
We would love fan
would
art.
love
We
fan
would
art.
love to see
we
a
should
really
do
detailed photo of Thickey Forest.
We should do a fan art competition.
I don't know any.
I don't know
I
anyone.
want
who does
us
fan
all
art.
worked into one piece of like DeviantArt furry porn.
Please.
Yeah.
Deviant art, like really gross furry porn, where it's like my giant fur cock is like. I hate how I just said fur cock. I don't like that word.
I want somebody to make a fan fiction of us. That'd be hot.
There's an AI that you can go on where it auto generates fan fiction. All you have to do is put in like the first sentence. I forget what it's called, but we definitely should do it someday on the podcast.
That'd be sick.
Maybe next podcast we'll do that. We'll figure out how it works and we'll do that on the next podcast.
Anyone see the new Apple controversy
No,
about the new Mac Pro?
Whoa.
it's expensive, like $45.
There's already 4 people online.
Dope.
Maybe it's moderators checking it out. Make sure it's legit.
I think we have to pick moderators.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like,
I'm
just,
the
like,
mod.
I mean, like all Reddit moderators, like just checking it out. Like,
Um,
is this illegal? Is this okay?
Cool.
I feel like so many subreddits get created every day that they don't just.
That's
6
true.
online.
Out.
6 online. Why? Like, is it because of the tags? The community topics?
It's probably
Maybe.
the tags, I guess.
Yeah, well,
Well, people on Reddit are weird because
Are
like
there any followers yet?
no, there's only me as a member.
people.
Why didn't you fucking
I
subscribe?
couldn't find it.
You can't see it yet.
r/Thickey Therapy. If
People
there's
on-
6 online, you should be
People
able
on
to find
Reddit
it.
are weird because they like to jump on bandwagons. They like to go on like the newest subreddit, like the newest post, and try to get in like a a fucking quirky comment.
Right.
So I feel like these people are going to like new and refreshing it, and they're going on the Reddit to see if like they can start the train.
True. I'm gonna have to. Once we're done recording, I'm gonna add like a banner and a wit.
Yeah, it still says it's empty. Maybe you have to be
Avatar.
on your PC or something.
No, it's
I'll try it
probably.
on my phone.
Anyway.
I can't even try and search it because
To max out, the new MacBook cost over $52,000 American.
That's
Really?
so fucked.
The Mac Pro, like the desktop, big computer one.
But like the
still,
last one was only like I think
$15K or something.
no, not even.
Oh, you could get the Mac Pro complete, like with all the additional upgrades and shit.
Yeah, Tyler
get
did.
really
Tyler did
expensive.
that. Tyler did that for. He bought
Found
like
it.
3 of them.
You have to go to go on Reddit and look up posts because Moose said Thickey Therapy has been created. It's the very first post. Oh yeah, I can't follow because my Reddit account has been locked. I forgot about that.
Why?
Don't remember actually. It was oh yeah, because I forgot my password or some shit and they locked me out of it. But I can go on it, but I can't. Yeah, go on
Am I
posts.
spelling something wrong?
Thickey Therapy. No, that's right. Right, buddy. I think you're just dumb.
Someone just fart.
No.
Not recently.
Not recently. It still says there's 5 people online. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm a follower of it now, though. I'm a member. I'm the first member.
Damn. How do I? Should I create a post and like add a link to
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
our podcast, or should I put it in the description? Let me look at H3H3s.
We don't have to copy H3H3, We're not H3H3.
We want to be though.
I know, but I just want to know if a link in the description works.
You just said
'Cause
Abe Lincoln.
No, I said a link in the description.
You just said Abe
Yeah,
Lincoln.
'cause I would say
heard-
Abe Lincoln.
I heard Abe Lincoln. He was shot in the theater, you know. He was shot wearing a big stupid hat.
Shut up,
He was a
Ricky.
president.
I thought he was shot in the phone booth.
Can we do riddles, please? I have so many stupid fucking riddles that I want you guys to try
Yeah,
to guess.
hit us with some
All right.
riddles.
I have a bunch of fucking riddles here.
Riddle me this.
Riddle me. I was gonna say that actually. No, I don't want to know what Ninja's net worth is. Fuck off.
Stupid.
A lot.
ninja.
Gamers.
My name Ninja.
My name is Ninja, and I'm gonna do a floss. Start off with an easy one. And the people are listening to this podcast at home in their cars, driving in the snow right now, can do this along with us.
You can't lie, but tell us if
Yes.
you get it right.
We can hear you talking, so if you say it really loud into your speaker or into your radio, we can hear your answer. So say it really loud, and make sure everyone around's looking at you so you look like a crazy person. What has a face and 2 hands, but no arms and legs? Should be an easy one.
A face.
A face, arms, and no, sorry. A face and 2 hands, but no arms and legs.
Face into.
I thought this was an easy one. This is like the oldest riddle ever.
I don't
So-
be doing riddles often.
Tweet that. 3
A
seconds.
face, 2 hands, no legs or arms.
Yes. Think non-human.
Really?
I didn't get that.
think non-living at all. Think of,
I've got that far as well.
think of
Wait.
think of on a wall.
A clock.
Shut up. You shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, you gave it all.
I'm gonna keep giving hints until you guys figure it out. So, what 5-letter word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it?
Short.
Yep. Such a stupid riddle. This is a good one. What word begins and ends with E, but only has 1 letter?
E.
That's a good. That is also an acceptable answer, but
What
not
word
the correct
begins
answer.
and ends with E?
But only has 1 letter.
I.
No.
No, I don't know.
But like it's like I can be spelled
Oh,
2 different ways.
yeah.
EYE begins and ends
You know what?
with E,
That's a good way to put it, but it's not the correct
but only
answer.
has 1 letter.
I'm gonna give you one hint. The letter isn't what you think it is. I'm gonna give another hint in a second if you don't understand what that means.
E.
It's not a letter of the alphabet.
What word?
E. What word begins and ends with the letter E, but only has 1 letter?
I know it's like, is it like a handwritten
It
letter?
is a handwritten letter. That's correct.
But
It's kind of misleading because it can technically have more than 1 letter inside of it. It's another
an
hint.
envelope.
There you go.
Ah.
I thought this had this. What has a neck but no beard? Is it
A neck beard.
That's what I thought it said, but it says what has a neck but no head. Well, me apparently. I have 2 necks and no head.
My severed cock.
Yes, that's actually the answer. I'm just gonna say it's kind of dumb. It's a bottle.
Ah.
I mean, technically, you could count the cap as a head.
That's true.
I don't think that's how it works.
I can do whatever I want.
What gets wetter as it dries?
A towel.
Yeah, that's a good one. This is so dumb. What letter of the alphabet has the most water? Say it.
C.
Yes. What has to be broken before you use it? This is not a riddle. It's
A
just
glow
dumb.
stick.
That's acceptable, but it's an egg. Like what? You can use an egg in different ways.
Like painting eggs on
What about
Easter.
a hard-boiled egg? You can use it in the fucking stove.
You can use it in the stove.
You can use it in your mouth. Put it in your butt.
Ricky eats hard-boiled eggs. We don't the shell.
Do you eat it with the skin on or skin off?
No, there was this post on 4chan where the guy was like, "How do you guys eat eggs? They're so crunchy." And the guy was like, "Bro, are you taking the shell off?" He's like, "You what?" Like, he's like, "How do you guys eat eggs? They're so fucking crunchy." That's so. Oh, I love that. I love 4chan green text. They're so funny. I'm so dumb. Which month has 28 days?
February.
No.
Sorry, what was it?
No.
Which month has 28 days? You are
Oh.
correct, but it's all of them.
Shut the fuck up.
It's so dumb. 3 men were in a boat. It capsized, but only 2 got their hair wet. Why? One.
One of them was bald.
That's true. That's the answer. One of them was
I mean, he has probably
Steve-
body hair.
Steve Harvey. Oh, I'm not even reading that one. This is a good one. When does Friday come before Thursday?
Previous week.
No. True, but no. It's a little.
Oh, when McDonald's has free fries on Monday.
It's a little. It's a different way to arrange the days of the week. I'll say that.
Well, if
I don't know what day is Friday, but Whopper Wednesdays are Wednesday. and that's
It's
all
nothing
I
to
care
do with
about.
like food or nothing like that.
what do you mean you can't? I mean,
I stand Whopper Wednesday.
I do as well. I like Whoppers.
if you
It's a different way to rearrange the days of the week.
if you started on Friday,
Don't think of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Don't think of it in that order.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Don't no. It's not a typical way to arrange the days of the week. It's a different.
at the beginning of a month.
No, you're still thinking
Can you
calendars and
count
shit.
backwards?
When you go the
Saturday,
other way,
Friday,
Give us a
Thursday?
hint. Give us a hint.
it's in a book. This is a really good one, by the way.
This is good.
Yeah,
I have
this is a
no
good one.
fucking
No
idea.
I'll get another hint. It's it's hard to get another hint that like gives it away. It's in a book that's
Dictionary.
yes, there. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yes.
it has every word, because it's alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was gonna say it's in a book and it's alphabetical, but that would have gave it away right away. Anyway, that was a really good riddle.
Not really. I didn't know the dictionary was
Okay,
alphabetical
I have a riddle.
Okay, what's
off
this
the top of my dome.
2 fathers and 2 sons go fishing. At the end of the day, everyone's happy because they caught a fish, but there's only 3 fish in the bag. How is this possible?
The father's just. I don't know.
The
He has 2 dads
sons-
or something like that.
2 sons and 2 fathers.
2 fathers and 2 sons.
One
Oh.
of them is a grandfather,
Yeah, I was
right?
gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say one's
grandfather, father, son.
I have a riddle too that I just thought of. A boy was in a terrible accident and almost died in a car accident.
Oh, so sad.
He almost died. So,
Not so sad.
but his father died in the car accident with him. So his father's no longer living. He goes to the hospital and the doctor says, "I can't operate on this boy. He's my son. How is this possible?"
Ghosts.
Ghost Doctor Dad.
This is actually like when you hear the answer to this, you're gonna be like, "Oh,
I've
come on."
heard this
I've heard
before.
this
I
one
just
before.
can't
I
remember the.
Don't remember what it was. Yeah. Yeah. So he dies. His
Walk
father
through it
dies in a car
again.
accident.
Walk
Okay.
through it again.
A man and his son were in a car accident. The son survives and the father dies. The man was his father's. No, I'm not tricking you there. So his father dies in a car accident and the son goes to the hospital. And the doctor says, "I can't operate on this son. He's my son." Or this boy. He's my son.
He had 2
The
fathers.
doctor is the wife.
Yeah, it's his mom. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God, that's
You
so
guys are so
sexist.
sexist. Fuck, man.
Nah, I
It was
feel
my first guess and I
stupid.
got it right.
Yeah. You're still sexist somehow. Just in a
I'm
different way.
sexist. That was terrible. I feel so stupid.
That's
now.
a really good one because it's like, because you don't typically think as a doctor as a woman. That's just normal.
It's an old way of
It's
thinking.
an old way of thinking, yeah. But, I mean, You thought of it, so
I know, and I'm
Yeah.
like, they're gay.
exactly because
It makes sense.
It makes sense. They're both. Yeah, exactly. I fell for it too the first time I heard it.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's-
he has two dads.
That's a good way to get somebody
Yeah, it is. You know, it's a good way to catch somebody, cancel them.
canceled.
Oh, this is a good one. Off the top of my head. What's something that if you share, it no longer is the thing it is? I said that really weird. What's something that when you share it, it's no longer how do I word this?
Maybe the way you wrote it.
What goes away when you share it?
Or
Ice
anything.
cream.
Yes. Yeah. What goes away when you share it? Yeah.
Any food.
It's a secret, is what I was trying to say. No, that's actually real. I just worded it really weirdly.
All you can eat jalapeno
Yeah.
poppers from TGI Fridays.
That's another riddle. Oh yeah, okay. This is a long one. The person that invented it doesn't want it. The person that yes, everybody gets one. The person that invented it doesn't want it. The person that's using it doesn't know they're using it. What is it?
AIDS.
Yes.
It could be that.
Yeah.
I don't think everyone gets one of those.
Yeah. Everyone doesn't get AIDS. That's a yes.
Speak for yourself.
Well. So yeah, everybody gets one. The person that invented it doesn't want it, and the person
heard
who's
this one.
and the person who's using it doesn't know they're using it. I think that's it. Yeah, those are the only three things that it gives in the riddle. I'm pretty sure.
A brain.
Should I give a hint?
Yeah, give it that.
The person who doesn't know they're using it is dead. I'll say that part.
A coffin.
That's it. That's a good one.
Everybody doesn't get one. That's a lie.
That's true, actually. Yeah, that is kind of
There's
misleading.
a lot of people buried in pits.
And cremation too is a thing. So
And, you know,
people dying in the ocean doesn't you don't find them.
not always. Anybody in ISIS videos probably don't get a coffin.
Probably not.
Those are the people in pits.
Those are the people in cages in the bottom of the ocean.
Which is very sad, by the way.
I think the worst part about being beheaded is that if you're bald, they can't use your hair.
But also,
It's a-
I
it's a
would
Louis C.K.
rather,
quote.
I would, I would rather just be cremated and put in an urn when I'm after.
Oh, I'm
My
getting
service
fucking
and stuff.
burnt just so that I know it's nothing after that.
Yeah,
I'm
like
burnt
I
to
don't. I
ashes,
have this
like, What if
really.
you're dead but you're still conscious?
That's what I mean.
Like, what if your brain
But
still
okay,
works, you just can't
but does that
function?
mean when you're being burned, your
Yeah, I
dead
was gonna
body's
say,
being
like-
burned, you're gonna be like there,
You-
like, ah, fuck, this hurts, but I can't move.
Well,
Yeah, but that's better than eternally living in fucking darkness while the maggots eat through you.
it's true.
true. I feel like
Drown me instead.
this isn't true. Like you don't feel anything. I feel like it's been proven that your nerves are turned off, so you won't feel pain anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, like,
Like your body isn't
Yeah,
still
just cut
sending
my
nerves.
head off my body because that'll only hurt for a couple seconds anyway. And
but
then just burn the
chickens,
rest.
chickens can live for like a week without a head.
Is that true?
Yeah, there's
I remember
like,
seeing that video. I don't know if it's real, but I have seen something.
There
like
was a
this.
thing on Vsauce where a chicken got its head cut off and it kept living, and the farmer kept feeding it with a tube.
it happened to Sydney's, I think,
It happened to Sydney.
no, but Sydney, someone related to Sydney had chickens, and one of them,
Yeah.
I forget what happened to its head.
It's because the brains are in their butthole.
It's because the part of its brainstem was still attached
Mike-
or something.
Mike the headless chicken, also known as Miracle Mike, was
Yeah,
a
that's
chicken.
on
It lived
Vsauce.
for 18 months after its head had been cut off.
He wasn't allowed to kiss anybody anymore. He must have been pissed. How did he cluck? Was he like?
I don't think he did.
I don't think he did anything. I think he just
Although the
existed.
story was thought by many to be a hoax, the bird owners took him to the University of Utah in Salt Lake City to establish the facts.
Wow.
Yep.
I thought Utah was a place.
It is a place.
It is.
It is a place.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
I just said I forgot it was a place.
I
I
thought you
didn't say
said
it wasn't a place.
I thought you said I don't remember what you said.
Did you guys know
Anyway.
that I can name every state on the U.S. map now? I taught myself how to do it. I can.
Right now.
I can't
Do
name
it.
every off the top of my head, but if I had a map, I can click and like pick every one. I could probably name every one actually. There's 50 of them.
Wait, I'll bring up a list.
Bring up a list so you can cross them off. I can probably name every one of them. I might miss like 7. I don't know.
Name all the provinces and territories. Mr. Canada.
Mr. Canada. Saskatchewan is one.
Correct.
Is that one?
Okay.
All right, let's
Okay.
let's do it as a team because like I feel like I'm gonna miss a few.
Let me save the photo, and I can literally cross them off as you.
Yeah, that would be good.
As you
Okay,
do.
let us know when.
Okay, let me and Paul do it then because like you have the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Let's all do it, and you look at the map to make sure we're.
Yeah, I was gonna say like you're gonna be cheating if you're.
I'm not a cheater.
I'm gonna go. Let's try to go left to right. Like let's try to go like.
I can't do that. I know like the 2 coastal major ones, and then the middle is just a fucking jumble for
Okay.
me.
Let's think. I think I can
Okay.
I think I can probably get all of them
Okay, can
actually.
I just name as many as I can
Okay.
off the top?
Off the dome.
Arizona.
Okay.
Just let me know when they're checked off. I won't like keep going.
I just need to find them every time. 'cause-
Arizona's over like next to California.
Yep. Arizona,
California.
California,
Utah.
Utah,
Nevada.
Nevada.
Delaware.
It's up to the left next to like New Jersey.
No, it isn't. Idiot.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's to the right, dummy.
Well, sorry, to the right. It's up to
Yeah, Delaware.
Jersey.
New
My
York.
left.
New York.
Utah.
You already said Utah.
Did I?
Yep.
Oh. Oregon.
Utah too.
Oregon,
North Carolina and South Carolina.
North Carolina, South Carolina.
Florida.
Gator
Florida.
country.
Hawaii.
Yep.
Georgia.
Georgia, Georgia,
Texas.
Texas,
Fuck. Pennsylvania.
yep.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Massive 2 shits. Actually, wait. Yeah, massive 2 shits.
Fuck.
It's an obvious one.
Come on, you were going pretty good.
There's like 2 that's like.
It was actually really.
Wisconsin. Did I already say that?
No.
No, you didn't. Let me find it here. Wisconsin.
It's really north. It's like next to the lakes.
Yeah, found it.
Milwaukee.
That's not one of them.
No.
No, that's a city.
Yeah.
In.
I know where. I think I know where
It's
it
the
is.
closest to us. You literally go in there from New
Jesus.
Brunswick. Come
Yes,
on.
I know.
Your dad used to go there all the time for work.
Let me say it.
Yeah, you say that one.
Maine.
Maine.
Chicago.
There's a lot of like obvious
Shit, I
ones.
don't know one.
No.
Is it?
No, it's not that.
No.
City. Jesus, that was stupid.
You want me to jump in?
Oh, Jesus, no. I need to remember.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell one to you, but I'll start from the left. North and South Dakota,
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
the Dakotas.
Minnesota,
Minnesota.
Yep.
Illinois,
Yep.
Louisiana.
Wait, where's Louisiana?
The bottom of the map. It's the foot of the
Yep.
elf.
Yep.
What else am I doing here? Arkansas and Kansas.
Arkansas, Kansas,
Colorado,
Colorado. You're doing well.
New York. That was the one I thought you were gonna.
Ryan already got it.
Oh yeah, I got that one. Let's do Tennessee,
Tennessee.
Oklahoma, north of Texas.
Yep.
Am I missing any to the left? Because I don't know what.
Did I
which
say
ones-
Ohio?
Yeah. What?
Did I say Ohio?
I don't think you did. No.
Ohio.
A
You're missing a few to the left.
few. Oh, Washington. That's enough. I forgot about that one.
Yep.
D.C.
Yeah. Okay. This is weird.
There's Washington State and there's Washington, D.C.
That's fucked because I always thought it was one thing.
I didn't know that either.
And I saw Washington, D.C., and it's on the East Coast. And I always knew that Washington was up in the
Washington
corner.
State,
Yeah, that's
it's
weird.
over there.
New Jersey,
Yep.
Connecticut,
Yep.
New Hampshire,
Yep.
Did you say Nevada?
Yes, I did.
And
that right after.
he said Delaware
yeah,
too.
yeah. Not Delaware.
I did say Delaware.
Yeah, I thought he said Delaware.
Where the fuck is Delaware?
It's like next
We
to New
argued because
Jersey.
it was like to the right of New Jersey. Because
Yeah.
Ricky said left, and you were like,
Yeah,
no, it's to the
it's
right,
like
you idiot.
up there. It's the smallest one. Oh, actually, no. The smallest one is Rhode Island. Actually,
Rhode Island.
yeah, that's the smallest one.
Oh yeah, Delaware's already crossed off.
I'm trying to think. You said North and South Carolina. Virginia and West Virginia. It's above.
Virginia.
It's above in North South Carolina.
West Virginia.
And you said Tennessee and Oklahoma. I said.
Yeah.
Georgia, Illinois. How many are we missing? I don't even know.
There's a lot. There's 1, 2, 3,
Oh, Michigan.
4.
Michigan.
Where the
Go like Minnesota. It's next to the lakes.
Michigan?
It's like next to
Yeah.
Wisconsin. How many are we missing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe 15.
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Do we get all the ones to the left? Like
Except for what do you mean to the left?
anything left of Texas?
No, you're missing 3.
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Um,
And that's above Texas, by the way.
yeah. So there's 3 missing to the left of Texas?
4.
What? Alaska?
Alaska. 3. No.
I don't know what else left. I can't think of
I
those.
can give you a hint for one of them.
Okay.
Oregon,
Kanye West.
Arizona, Oregon, California.
Kanye
Washington.
West. Yay. Yay. Think of yay.
Oh, Utah, and there's don't say it. There's like another short one. It's like
No. You're thinking of no.
it's above Utah, and it's like
Release party. Listening party.
I don't know.
In
this.
where?
I don't remember this.
Okay.
There's one above Utah, and it's like it's to the left of Minnesota or Montana. I don't know what it is. It's shaped like
You
a
didn't
little.
say Montana yet, so I'll cross that
Okay,
off.
Montana.
And that's right on the border. So
yeah, I forget what it's called. It's not Utah. It's a 4-letter word. I just don't know what it is, or it's a 5-letter word.
that's closer to the East Coast than the West Coast. That you're speaking of. It's a 4-letter word.
I don't know. I totally forget it.
Do you want me to just tell the rest?
No, just give me a second. I'm trying to think of other ones.
You also
There's-
missed 2 on the East Coast.
I was gonna say there's one next to New Hampshire. I just forget the name of it. It's like right next to New Hampshire. I just can't think of the name of it. I always get it mixed up with Nevada.
Oh yeah.
I forget the name of it.
It's right underneath Maine.
Yeah.
Or right next to New Hampshire and
Yeah.
like
It's like
New Hampshire's
it's like a
underneath Maine.
copy of New Hampshire, but it's like to the left of it.
it's literally like if you
It's-
took
it's a
New
mirror image
Hampshire
of
and
it,
like
yeah.
flipped it.
I forget the name of it though.
I can tell you what it starts with.
Go ahead.
V.
Vermont.
Yeah.
Tell me another one. Give me a description of what it looks like. What's the one on the left side that we're missing? It pisses me off.
There's 2. And
Is it next to what? Well, there's one that's like
what were you just going to say?
the one next to Washington.
Oh,
Wyoming?
Wyoming.
Wow, Wyoming. Fuck.
Kanye West. That's where he had the
Oh,
listening party
I thought
for
I said
Yay.
Wyoming.
No.
Oh.
You just buy like a big fat chunk of farmland there too to start his cult.
He bought a mountain.
Oh, Wyoming.
He's
Yeah.
been buying a bunch of land.
Yeah.
People think he's starting a cult.
What's the one that's like a 4-letter word? It starts with a U, right?
No, it starts with an I.
Idaho.
There's that one. That's not
Yeah.
4 letters though.
Idaho. And Illinois.
That's
No.
4 letters.
You already said that.
I can't think of a 4-letter state. That starts with I.
I
I-O.
what?
Wow.
Io.
Iowa.
Iowa.
Damn, that was a stupid one. How many are we missing now? We should do
Not many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, Kentucky. Forgot about Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay, so there's actually 5 now.
Oh, we forgot about the
Yeah,
Colonel.
I was gonna say Kentucky. Did we say Tennessee?
Yes.
Did we
There's
say
there's 2 that are
Mississippi?
really
Mississippi is one of them.
Mississippi, and there's another one that's really obvious.
Don't say it's like Texas or like New York or obvious ones. Florida. Is it above Florida?
Yeah. Florida's at the bottom, you
Yeah.
dummy.
But I mean, like, is it next to Florida above it?
It is like it borders with Florida, yeah.
Well, it goes Georgia, Tennessee, Mississippi.
No, it doesn't. It goes Florida, Georgia.
And
Next to that, there's something, and then Mississippi.
Oklahoma.
No, you already said that.
What?
And that's over by Texas.
Oh yeah, it is. It's above Texas.
It starts with
Um,
an A. And
Alabama.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fuck. That's an obvious one.
And then there's 2 more. Or 3 more, sorry.
3 more. Where are they around? I know there's that. Oh, we already said that one. We already said
Two of
Vermont.
them are right next to, they're bordering with Illinois.
Oh.
Illinois is in between them. Come on.
It starts with an I, doesn't it?
Yeah. One of them does, yeah. Think of Indian Beach,
Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah. Gotta give it away there. Forgot about Indiana.
Well, you didn't get it,
Yeah,
Paul did.
I was saying I didn't. I wouldn't have got that one. What? There's 2 more you said?
Yeah. It's another MISS,
Oh, Missouri.
Missouri. And there's one more.
Missouri.
There's one more.
One more.
Where is it situated?
It's like,
Give us a old like example of where it's around.
it's in between Washington, D.C.
Connecticut.
No.
Oh.
And Delaware. It's like kind of, it's on the East Coast. It's like
Okay.
along that strip next to like
Is
New
it above
Jersey,
Colorado?
Pennsylvania.
Is it above Colorado?
Um,
Kind of.
where's Colorado?
It's above New Mexico.
New Mexico's on the West Coast. Well, it's not even on the West Coast. It's more in the center, but it's closest to the West Coast.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting my West and East Coast mixed
So
up.
East
It's on the
Coast
East
is like
Coast.
New York, Maine.
Yeah.
It's along there.
New York, Maine.
One more, I'm just going to give it to you. Come on, one more guess.
Let's start with.
Yeah, let's start with.
M. It's literally like the name of a woman.
Megan Fox.
It's Megan Fox.
Don't say it. I feel like we should.
Think of lambs.
Mary.
Mary.
Maryland. Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's all of them.
I forgot
Okay,
about
so you
that one.
needed
That's
some
an
help.
It
obvious
was a
one.
struggle for like the last 15.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like, that was still good.
I'm surprised I got as many as we did. Especially like the last couple. Like,
Because
I just
there's what?
totally
There's
blanked.
52, right? 50 or 52?
51, I think. If you count.
Okay, now Moose, we're gonna test you. You gotta name all 10 provinces and 3
Territories.
territories.
Okay. Nova Scotia.
That's not one. That's not the right.
New Brunswick.
What?
I'm blanking.
You're
Ontario.
panicking, yeah, I was gonna
British
say.
Columbia. Alberta.
Yep.
Saskatchewan.
Correct.
Northwest Territories. Yukon. Prince Edward Island.
Mhm.
Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yep.
I need 3 more.
3 more.
Quebec.
I don't know what's the last province. I don't.
Did
even
I
know
say
what it
Alberta?
is. Yeah. Oh, I know what it is.
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg is a city.
City.
And
in
it's
that
in
place.
it's
Yeah.
in
What's the?
fuck. Manitoba.
Yeah. There you go.
And what's the last territory? Wait, I think
Home
I
of the Inuit people. Capital is Iqaluit.
Yellowknife.
Yellowknife. No, Yellowknife is
No.
capital
Oh.
of Yukon, right?
Whitehorse. Or Yellowknife is capital of
Yukon.
Northwest. Whitehorse is capital of Yukon. And
Thank you.
Iqaluit is the capital.
Of Yukon.
Nunavut.
Fuck, you think after this quiz I'd know.
You
I literally just
you
said the
said
name.
the name. Of it.
What?
I was like, oh, you just said the name of the place. So
I wasn't even listening.
okay, well,
Just
then
say
what
it,
is
just say
it?
it.
No, did you have to say what it is?
Fuck.
Put you on the spot.
Fuck. Northwest
You
Territories,
sound
Yukon,
like fucking
and
Jimmy there. Trying to talk.
Hey, Timmy. You want to go to the fucking park?
I watched the episode today where they joined the Crips.
I was gonna say I watched that pretty recently too, where they go.
I'm
to
not
the
gonna
guy.
get it. I can't remember. Tell me what it starts
Starts
with.
with an N.
None of it.
There you go.
Yay!
I name
know
all the
Canada.
capitals.
Name. I don't even know the capitals.
I don't even know the capitals. I know Ottawa.
Ottawa's the capital of Canada,
Yeah.
not of any province.
Well, he got the whole thing right. Then he's done.
Done. Fuck.
All right, Ontario is Toronto.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Quebec is
Okay.
Quebec City. Nova Scotia is
I
Halifax.
forget what Newfoundland is.
PEI is Charlottetown. Newfoundland and Labrador is
I don't know that one.
St.
St.
John's.
John's.
Okay.
New Brunswick is Fredericton.
What's Alberta's?
Alberta's is
That's one I don't know.
Is it
I should
Calgary
know
or
this one.
Edmonton?
Edmonton.
Calgary. No,
I think it's Edmonton.
Is it Edmonton? I don't know.
No, I think
it's.
you're right. I think it's Edmonton.
Edmonton.
BC is Victoria.
I remember that.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Winnipeg is Manitoba. Saskatchewan is Regina.
I thought it was Saskatoon.
No, Saskatoon is there, but the capital
Saskatoon's
is
a
Regina.
funny word to say.
So that's all 10 provinces.
And you said the territory there, right? Yellowknife.
Yellowknife is Northwest Territories. Whitehorse
I always get those
is
mixed
Yukon, and Iqaluit is none of it.
Do you want me to double check?
If you want.
I'm pretty sure that's right, but I used to always get Yellowknife
confident.
and Whitehorse mixed up. I remember I failed the quiz just because I got those mixed up one time.
I
failed
always
quiz.
remember the two Y's don't go together.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Okay. Yellowknife is Northwest Territories. Whitehorse is Yukon, and Iqaluit is none of it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's right.
Awesome.
That's epic. We should
Knowledge.
do you guys want to name every country? That would take so long.
Isn't there like 100 and some?
130, I think.
Yeah.
Pangea.
You win. Do you remember on no, it was on Whose Line Is It Anyway, where it's like, you guys ever been to the country of Africa?
All right, what about the 7 continents?
Oh, I can do this. Test me.
Okay, this is
Count.
your test.
Africa, North America, South America, Asia, Europe.
I'm gonna say you're missing a real
Yeah.
obvious one there.
I don't know.
Isn't Australia one on its own?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
There's 7, right?
Yeah.
that was 6. We got one more.
One more,
Actually, no. Maybe Australia isn't one then.
We'll look it up.
and then the Arctic.
There's the Arctic and the Antarctic, but I don't know because they're like opposite poles.
Yeah. Because there's only 3 oceans or 4 oceans, right? Indian Ocean, Pacific, Atlantic, and Arctic. I think.
Australia is a continent, so Europe, Africa, Asia, North and South America, and Antarctica.
I was right.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I think I just said Arctic.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You would have got a
The Arctic
95.
is the top.
Yeah.
Cool.
So whatever. Which is weird because like the Arctic doesn't have a name. It's just nothing. So cool.
I think it's just bunched in with the Antarctic. I think they're like
But they're literally polar opposites of one another.
yeah,
It's
but
so
they
weird.
literally can't live on either of them,
Yeah.
so they're both just inhabitable slabs of land.
Once the apocalypse happens, we're gonna be living in bunkers in the Arctic. So
carved into the ice fighting polar bears.
exactly, we'll be fucking living off of polar bear meat.
I mean, we're Canadians. What we do
The-
anyway.
Is it is it boomer of me to say memers?
No,
Okay, I'm
depends in
just
the context.
I'm adding
It's
it to
more
our
boomer of you
description.
to say, "Is it boomer of me?"
Yeah, I guess so.
What did I?
If you
It's
ask if
more
you're a
boomer
boomer,
of you to ask if something is boomer of you than
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I saw a
what
tweet
you're
one
at.
time, and it was, if you have to ask if you're a boomer, then you're probably a boomer. This applies.
fucking boomer.
Boomer. You're such a boomer. I think if anyone, like, out of all of our friends, like our friends group, who do you think is the most, like, boomer person? Curtis Knott.
Is the most boomer?
He's the most, I think, in the most kind way possible. Actually, you know what? No, he's not, because
No,
he's,
I disagree.
yeah, because he's up to date with his memes. Like, he knows it's
Yeah.
funny.
Is
Yeah.
is Travis boomer?
Travis is like boomer, but like he's not disconnected from us.
Yeah.
He's like
So
he's a dad, and he also is
are
like
we counting girls?
yeah.
But I
Nope.
don't even think it would be any of the girls.
Yeah, I was gonna say like which girl would be a boomer. I don't think Travis
I was
is a boomer.
thinking for some reason I was gonna say Haley, but Haley's pretty memed out.
Yeah,
Maddie's a bit of
yeah.
a boomer.
Maddie is.
You
a
know
bit of-
what? Maddie's the
a
biggest boomer. Maddie's the biggest
Biggest
boomer.
boomer.
How did we forget about Maddie?
Well, I didn't forget about him. I just
Yeah.
for some reason I wasn't thinking that he's not very up to date on the memes.
Gets
and
mad at
stuff.
Leafs games and drinks. Oh, yeah, he's a boomer. He's the only thing he doesn't have going for him is he doesn't know how to use a lawnmower. Well, although he at the golf course he did use whippersnippers all the time. So
He's got whippersnipper experience.
tweet,
Lawnmower, not so much.
Tweet that.
But you can make use of it on your lawn care team.
I agree. I do want to talk about the thing I said before the podcast about this whole pay money wubby thing. He bought a real doll, and the video is hilarious. If you haven't seen it, I think you said you saw it, Paul, right?
I did.
Yeah, it's like a real doll. Like he buys one of goes on the website and he buys it,
He blurred
And,
out the fake Fergana, but not the fake titties.
which is hilarious. I'm gonna ask you guys how much. I went on the website, by the way, just for this podcast. How much do you think
oh, they're
a bare-
the tens of thousands.
a bare minimum real doll is from the
Bare
official,
minimum is 5,000.
from the official real doll website?
5,000.
1,500.
$4,000 for
Damn.
that's US dollars.
I've looked it up.
Oh.
He thought about it.
Back when I was
He
single.
knew it.
I was like, can I afford this?
Yeah, but
Nah.
that's for the bare minimum. There's more tiers, and there's one called the female real doll, which is like more details, and it's given a personality essentially. And I say personality very lightly because it's a fucking doll, but essentially like it adds like
Literally a fucking doll.
it is a doll. Oh yeah, yeah.
I really need a pee, but
Alright. Go pee, boomer, fucking boomer. But there is like 3 different price ranges to this. Are you going to piss too? I wonder if it would sound different from like you talking into that mic.
I am the captain now.
Put the headphones on.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it weird hearing your voice now that you're like?
A little bit.
Is there a delay?
Very slight.
I feel like that's why I
It just
never
kind of
wear.
sounds like an echo.
I never wear headphones, and I feel like that would just piss me off. I can't hear like. I don't mind hearing my own voice afterwards, but during while I'm talking, I hate it.
I like this thing because it makes it so I don't eat the mic.
You don't like. Don't do that thing. Is that really loud when I do this?
No, I actually don't hear anything.
So Moose is being a crybaby for no reason.
Yeah.
Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Is it loud? Hello,
So it's
viewers.
Like, it's like loud enough, but
Do you ever see those like Twitch things where it's like they have like the fake knocking, and they like send them a link and they make them think there's someone at the door?
yeah.
I fucking like. We should do that for our viewers. They're just probably gonna be in a car and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck are they doing?" In the podcast? Is there a timer on there?
I don't know where to find it, and I don't want to fuck with it.
Yeah, don't hit
just
anything.
in case.
We're really. I think we're boomers in this situation. We're making fun of Moose for being a boomer. And now like we're like touching his equipment. We're like, ooh.
Chicken living with a head. That's literally what he.
Is that what he googled?
That's what he googled. It
Go
says
go
with
through
a
his
head,
search
not
history.
without.
Go through his search history. I hope he can't hear us. We're going through your search history. Oh, can
I'm
we?
just gonna go back a little while here.
Can we look at your search history?
Thursday, December 5th. Brad and Orville Peck make elote. It's alive. Bon appetit.
Yeah, it's a fucking cooking show, you idiot.
I thought it was a porn.
No, it's on YouTube.
Leaming Lut Pro.
That's literally a camera thing. It's a LUT. It's coloring your fucking video.
Paul's just saying things he doesn't understand and thinks that they're sexual.
The funny thing about mental illness Joker.
I was looking for a quote.
Looking for a quote. Uber.
I wish I can see. I wish we had like a live video feed of this right now, so the Moose could be extra anxious. So that's all.
Third Eye Blind, slow motion.
It's a song. It's actually really sad.
I like how you have a reason, like you have a legitimate reason for everying, and it's I like this.
Really, like,
Detector Rail Minecraft.
I was building shit in Minecraft. What do you think?
Roblox.com.
I mean, that's an obvious one.
I don't know. I actually don't know why I I don't have an account.
Maybe you were just like gonna like look up something on Roblox.
Human verification.
Where? Yeah, that's just a fucking
He,
verification.
he was just verifying if he's human. What?
I don't know. I'm looking for words I don't recognize. RE camera stabilizer systems show reel.
It's obviously a camera stabilizer power. It's stupid.
ThePirateBay.org.
No.
Official, the
Uh-oh.
Pirate
Don't say
Bay.
that. That's illegal.
Pirate Bay.
Well, he was going on there to see what was just out. Like,
Yeah.
We transfer.
We transfer.
That's for sending large files.
We transfer. It sounds like the Wii version of e-transfer. When you said we transfer, I pictured WII, not WE.
How to master a song at home
You're gonna say
in
masturbate.
14 easy steps.
How to masturbate at home in 14 easy steps. Step 1.
Of mixing it.
Step 1, get horny. Step 2, lubrication. Step 3, clip your foreskin.
Your conversion is completed. OnlineVideoConverter.com.
YouTube to MP3, bud.
Find song key.
Yeah, I was looking for a key of a song.
Google.
Did you Google? You are a boomer.
Auto-tune.
The definition of auto-tune.
Chapter 1. The Baby from Krypton.
That's my friend's podcast.
That was gonna be like a cool old porno, like a good old like
That would be a
descriptive.
sick one, dude.
Chapter 1.
What can Bones Block be used for in Minecraft? Bone Block.
Wait, you
Fossil.
found bone blocks?
Bone Block
Yeah.
They're
Minecraft.
really rare.
Enchanting
I know, Kyle
levels.
has it.
They're
Power
really
3
rare.
and Smite. Power 3 Minecraft. Make a saddle Minecraft.
They're not. It's rare to find them, but you can make them with bone. It's just a full block of
Oh
bone.
yeah, okay. I was gonna say I didn't know you can make them, but I remember like that was one of the rarest things you can find. It's
Other
like a
favorites.
skeleton.
BurgerKing.ca.
I was looking for the menu, but
Chicken burger near me. Burger King. Wendy's. Wendy's.
look up chicken
Wendy's.
burger near
Foot
me?
Locker.
I wanted a chicken burger.
Chicken burger near me. There should be an app for that where you're just like, where are chicken burgers? Don't steal our ideas, listeners.
These are only our ideas. Nobody has
Chicken-
ever
chicken
thought
burger near
chicken
me.
burger app. We
You
will
are
name
a
it
boomer.
Chicken Burger app.
Yeah, we'll call it chicken burger.
Chimkin
We'll spell it
burger.
wrong. Chicken burger.
All right, you can sit in your chair now. I gotta pee.
It was just until I.
We should
We
get
can
piss jugs
I agree.
for the podcast.
We should,
Then we
yeah.
don't need a toilet mic. We can just
We'll have a
hold
We
it
can
to
mic up the
mic.
piss jug.
Yeah.
mic up the
Imagine
piss
if we
jug.
got the sound of piss
This would be
filling
great.
It'd be like how like Gus Johnson tapes his mics to random things while he's doing his thing. We'll tape one to the
You
piss
wanna fill
jug.
this up with water, Power? Not really, but you will.
I suppose so.
Yeah, it's fine. I like flavored water.
It'll be more flavorless when you drink the water.
More flavorless.
Did you know that stainless steel doesn't mean it won't stain? It just means it'll stain less. I'm just. It's true. It's true. When something's
Well, it won't-
stainless, it won't
So it
stain.
won't-
It'll still stain. It'll just
Okay,
stain less.
But I thought stainless steel didn't rust, and that was why it was called stainless steel.
I don't know. I remember one of my teachers said this to me one time, and it just always stuck with me. I just been saying it for a long time. I don't really know if it's true.
Here, I'll tell you right now. Stainless steel can contain other elements such as nickel and manganese. Manganese?
Magnesium?
It just is. It,
Manganese? I don't know.
anyway. But
Words.
chromium is the key element which makes it rust resistant. So it is rust resistant steel.
There you go.
You didn't get us any drinks, first of all.
But like resistant doesn't mean that it won't do it. It just means it'll do it less, I think. Or is that not true? I don't know.
As long as there is sufficient chromium present, the chromium oxide
like a
layer will
Minecraft.
continue to protect the stainless steel and prevent it from rusting.
That literally sounds like a Minecraft or Chromium or RuneScape or.
I mean, like, yeah,
It probably isn't like Feed the Beast. Because I mean, like they're actual real, like they're real ores.
they're real elements.
Yeah. Besides redstone, I guess. It's the only reason that one real.
Is redstone not real?
I mean, maybe. They really made redstone from Minecraft a real thing.
redstone dust. That's Minecraft.
If it's real, it definitely doesn't conduct electricity like in Minecraft. I'ma be fine. I'ma be fine. I'm a
Redstone
puppet
real
and
life.
killers
Let's
ain't
see.
Killing me. Beep boop bop. Beep boop bop bop.
Redstone is a remarkable mineral that can not only transmit electricity just like any metal, but can also act as a power source to provide its own energy. And this is on jewelsforme.com, gem and
Jewels.
jewelry library.
Oh,
So,
I thought it was like jewels, like the vape.
do you know, is redstone real? Smart guy.
I do not know.
I feel like it could be.
I am no geologist.
It could be real.
Oh, no. Redstone is actually a made-up component from Minecraft.
I knew it.
So what the fuck is this jewelsforme.com telling me?
They're pranking you.
It's literally... It's...
Pranking you.
What the fuck? It's like a legit website
It's
for
just
jewels
PEI
and
dirt.
stuff. It's a legit website for jewels and stuff, but it actually has like a picture of redstone block from Minecraft.
Hey, Landry at a bar 3 hours ago?
What? It's Thursday.
That's the caption.
Oh my god, what a stupid head.
That was loud, Nick Jakes. Thank you for loud Snapchat stories, Nick Jakes.
See, Nick Jakes is a great person. We definitely could not have him on the podcast because he'd be really offensive.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I love Nick Jakes. I wish we could have Nick Jakes on the podcast.
Yes.
If we tell him to behave himself, he can definitely come on here. I love to have Nick Jakes on
Just
here.
because we tell him to do something doesn't mean he will do it.
He'll do the opposite.
Kylie, meet your new neighbor, Jeffree Star.
There you go. Lizzo. Shout out Lizzo.
Go ahead.
Jeffree Star just
You have
bought
any-
a
you have
$14
anything to
million
say?
mansion.
Yeah, he did.
Wow, that's a mansion.
Let me see it.
That's a big mansion. This is why I wish we had a vision.
Yeah, see what I mean? There's no way he's... What did it say? 20 million?
50.
Okay. I feel like
I feel like that's low.
he definitely doesn't have to take out a mortgage.
Probably not.
Random noises in podcast. Wait, we should get a keyboard that like has like a bunch of noises. We can like hit
You
it.
mean a
Soundbox?
Soundboard.
Soundboard. We should get a soundboard. That would be epic style. Porno sauce.
It'll just be porn noises.
I think then I have to have a feed that actually records.
Oh, like the feed from the soundboard too. Like
It would yeah, but I'm assuming we could have it just like on the computer, and then there must be a way to connect, like record my computer sound too.
it's fair. We can do that.
I'll look into it. What would even be on our soundboard?
I'll get you one right now. This would be on it. That's an obvious one.
Bruh.
And just like
When you blow in the mic, it just sounds like somebody is really close to you. You're blowing in it. It hurts.
it's like when I burped that one time and then
Blew it in the
Yeah.
mic. Yeah. They can't smell it, by the way, Ricky. There's
also
no point in doing
this one
that.
too.
Needs to be there.
Bass boosted?
Just bass boosted noises. 100%.
Put on the Techno Roach remix song.
I wish every time I nut it, it sounded like a bass boosted sound effect.
That would be dope.
We should get Techno Roach as one of the soundboard things too.
We should get Techno Roach as a guest.
He should be the first guest.
He'd be the best guest ever. You couldn't top Techno Roach.
This video is for 1 hour. I'm not even.
Did you watch the
joking.
whole thing?
Dancing Roach auto tune 1 hour.
Let's go to the comments of this video, just because we can. When mom doesn't show up for her own funeral. When the sex scene comes on and you pretend to not pay attention. When you hit your elbow and your entire body system be like,
That's stupid.
Not funny.
Imagine this is the only evidence that humans existed.
That what?
That humans existed. That's not funny. Homeless
You-
people, when they see Mr. Beast walked up to them.
You said humans existed, and I have been watching a lot of Minefield
There's
lately.
a business idea.
Humans existing?
No, move to whatever state Mr. Beast is in and just
Ah,
pretend to be homeless until he eventually comes up.
I feel like there'd be a lot of controversy.
There would be. Yeah, it'd be a horrible thing to do. But
Well, there are people who are like professional homeless. There's like a whole like subreddit on it where it's like, I forget what it's called, but there was this like post where this girl would like dress up shitty to look homeless, and then she'd go out on the street and act like she has no money.
that's like half the homeless people in Halifax, man. They work shifts, literally.
Yeah, I believe that. But she would like go to her BMW, so she was like bawling, like
Oh yeah, I've seen tons
Yeah.
of those videos where they like follow them back to their car when they're driving like a Mercedes and they're
yeah.
just chilling there looking homeless for the day.
There was a video I saw. I forget how old it was, but I guess it's the same thing. This girl was acting homeless, and then like they follow her into Starbucks, and she brought this like coffee, and then like put on her fucking glasses and went to her like a Mercedes or a fucking BMW. or
Like
some
I
shit.
don't even get why like you're not getting that much money. Like the hourly return on panhandling is not
It's just-
worth
It's just
the
laziness, though.
like.
How much do you make?
I would say on average $10 an hour.
Let's look
I
it
would
up.
say that's high.
You think? Maybe in Halifax, but maybe in like Los Angeles, it could be like $30 an hour. I don't know.
You're also in the States where people are like, no, fuck you. If they're making $30 an hour and they were out there for 8 hours a day, that's literally like a $60K a year job. Like,
Yeah.
So the New York Post followed up with the tale of a panhandler who sets up shop regularly near Grand Central Station and claims to pull in as much as $200 per hour.
What? No way. Where's this at?
New York.
Okay.
you
Now,
work 7 hours a day, or 8 hours a day for 7 days a week. That's 56 hours at 200 an hour. That's 12,000.
56 hours of
$200.
not doing anything.
That's like over 12K a week.
that sounds...
No.
There's no way.
Even
No,
if
I
that's
mean,
like the peak and you said he was like averaging 50, there's still no way.
Previous
Yeah.
research indicates that the average panhandler makes perhaps 25 a day by begging for change on
I
a city
believe.
street.
$25 a day, I believe.
And that's probably like a 12-hour day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
So you're looking at like $2 an hour.
I have a friend who used to come to the vape shop. His name was Struan, and he does this thing called busking, where he goes to like the cruise ship harbor in Halifax, and the boardwalk, and he plays a harp, and he plays other instruments too, and people give him money. And he told me like on a good day you can make like $200 in a whole day.
hmm
So,
Yeah, well, this
and
one
he's
here,
not doing nothing. He's playing an instrument the whole time.
that was on money.com. I don't know how legit
I don't
is.
trust that website.
But, I mean, that was from the New York Post, though.
Yeah, but that's also just a homeless guy claiming he's making $200. an
Yeah,
hour.
I mean, he's just
Probably
claiming it.
cracked out on God knows what.
So Sapling, oh, excuse me,
It's a thing for
sapling.com says about half of panhandlers make more than $300 per month panhandling,
yeah, there you go.
300
and
per month.
half of them made less.
That's really low, and I think that's accurate.
So if you take like the median is $300 a month, that's $3,600 a year.
Bringing
not a lot.
bringing median earnings for panhandlers to about 638.
Yeah. Now, see, the people who do it are like faking it. I feel like they only do
I
it
don't
because
know.
they're like doing nothing anyway. They're like, well, I live next to the streets. I have dirty clothes.
Well, they don't live anywhere.
Well, they're faking it.
People are faking.
People
it,
are
though.
faking
People
it.
who are
Oh,
driving
okay.
Mercedes aren't going
Yeah, exactly.
to sleep
But
in their Mercedes.
that really happens?
It does. Yeah.
There's,
I don't know how
what's the
common.
point?
videos of it.
I don't know if it's a common occurrence, but I've seen quite a few videos.
It's
of
not
people
always a
doing it.
Mercedes they're driving, but they'll like go back to their car and drive home.
Yeah, they'll go to their apartment.
It's
That's
still
fine.
like, why wouldn't you just get a job at McDonald's? That's way less embarrassing than bumming for money on the street.
Maybe they just have they just don't care, and maybe it's because like they're making okay money and they can't get a job. Maybe it's for like legal reasons where they're like, maybe they had like drug charge or some shit and they can't get a job.
Do you think McDonald's cares about your drug charges?
McDonald's causes drug charges for the most part. Who was that
I want
guy
some
that like?
McDonald's now.
Me too. Who was that guy that like recently? Osiren or what's his name? He's from YouTube. He was like a pedophile.
Oh, Onision.
Oh, is that how you say it? He like put a picture up on Twitter recently where he was like signing an application to like apply for McDonald's because like people are like,
Oh, it's probably another. He's
Attention.
so fake.
yeah, I don't like him.
He
I've
literally
never liked
does
him.
shit for the attention. Like I think he was making fun of this anorexic girl, anorexic YouTuber or streamer, for like, he made like multiple videos on her, like making fun of her, literally, for views, and he admitted it. And then like, she started doing better, and he's like, I miss making videos on her, like blah 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 blah. So he made another video. Yeah, and he made another video talking about her. Just
That's so sad and like attention seeking and gross. There was this this kind of unrelated, but I want to know what you guys think about this. I think I sent a video of this to you guys in the Twitter
Streamer?
group. Yeah, the streamer. She has Tourette's, and it's
Yeah.
Oh,
very,
yeah.
very, very bad Tourette's. But her tics are words she sees online. This is what, according to her, I'm going off what she says. So she'll be playing like CS:GO, and someone will say the N word to her, and her tics will be like the N word. And she's said the N word. She said the R word. She said like a lot of like offensive things. She even said like, quote,
The one
kill
in the video
yeah,
was kill the
kill
Jews.
the Jews. Yeah, like that was what she said.
In the middle of how she's explaining why it's an issue, and like
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was a joke at first because I didn't know that
Yep. I thought
Tourette's
it was fake
could
too.
be like I thought it would just be like fuck or shit, like just like
Yeah.
a single word or something.
But no, apparently
Or like
I
a
looked it up.
tick.
I looked it up because of this, but like Tourette's
Yeah,
can
so did
literally
I.
be anything. It could be like punching yourself in the head. It could be punching other people. It could be saying offensive things.
well,
So-
Ethan's eyebrows is Tourette's.
Yeah, that's Tourette's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like him going like this. Like it's just there's a spectrum to it.
Yeah.
Like there are people who have Tourette's that are autistic that need to have like need to be held down because they'll like physically hurt themselves. That's like extreme cases. But like for hers, she's saying racist words. There are people saying that like it's coming from a dark side of her mind, essentially.
I think it's more of a thing where she's like from what I read, which was like one article from God knows what. It was like because she's thinking like, oh, don't say that.
Yeah,
She's more likely to say that
that's what I thought too.
when it.
Oh,
Yeah,
and I
feel
think
like that's part of
everybody
it.
has that.
Yeah,
It's just she actually says it.
it's like the episode of South Park where Cartman just says like obscure things because it fakes Tourette's, and then he starts actually saying them because he can't control it.
I did think that video was fake.
So did I, but no, I like followed her like.
No, as soon
thing
as I
for a
read the Twitter
while.
comments, I knew it wasn't. Like,
Yeah. People are all like,
Well, I thought she was, and obviously
I thought it was like a
I
joke
shouldn't
video.
assume, but yeah, I thought it was a joke video, and I
Yeah.
thought people in the comments were just stupid, to be
Yeah.
honest.
she's like pretty popular too. Like I remember one time I like went back and she like her tics change. So like her
Chicks.
tics her tics change on like what her streamers tell her to say. So like they'll send her videos of like Gangnam Style, and then her tick will be like I'm not kidding, like shit like that.
Does she do it on beat?
I don't know. But like her
Bad
tics,
joke.
yeah, her tics will change based on like what she said. So people would like troll her and say like racist, offensive things, and cause her to say the N word, for example, and kill the Jews.
They do it on purpose.
Some of them do, yes.
That's fucked up.
So
If she's on Twitch, you gotta kind of know that.
she's gonna have shit like that.
Yeah,
People are shitty people.
And
especially if you're vocal about your problem.
yes. And she'll go into like I think it was like CS:GO or like Overwatch games. People will like join her lobby, join her session, and then say shit like that to like get her to do ticks. So I don't think she's in the wrong at all. I think she can
No.
control it, obviously.
Oh, well, no, it's not fucking her fault.
Exactly, but I think the people who are doing it to her are in the wrong.
Yeah, it's
In my
fucked up.
opinion. Pretty fucked up though. I would like just imagine how embarrassing that is. Like how often you'd have to explain to people that you're not racist or. I mean, I'm sure her tics aren't always racist and offensive.
But there's gonna be people who don't believe it,
That's true. Yeah, I was
no matter what
say
she
that,
does,
yeah.
and
Like going
they're
out in
like
public must be hell.
SJWs.
Yeah, people going in public must be like it must be hell for her. Sometimes like going to Starbucks and just like get everyone there to hate you.
Do you want aliens to hear a message from Earth, or do you think it's a bad thing?
Depends on the message. I feel like this is totally like out of nowhere. Like you just kind of.
I've been thinking about it for the
Yeah.
last like 20 minutes.
I feel like this is on Vsauce video,
Yeah.
and I feel like no, because what did Christopher Columbus do to the Native Americans when he came?
He claimed
conquered it. And
Yeah.
he said it was his. So I feel like if aliens know we're here, they're just gonna come take us over. But that's to say, like, our aliens. There's like a theory to it. It's called the Fermi paradox, I believe, where it's like, if society can get so improved that you can explore other galaxies, then why haven't we seen aliens yet, kind of thing. And like the results is because probably societies in other universes or other planets or other stars can't get as advanced to go explore other galaxies or other stars.
Or maybe they can.
Or maybe they
just
can, they don't care.
Listen to us and they're like,
Yes.
not that interesting.
Exactly. But then again, there's a thing where it's like, when you buy a piece of land, do you ask every ant in the land if it's okay to buy that land? So maybe we're just ants in a big fucking galaxy. Maybe aliens already bought part of us. Like maybe they bought
Maybe we're just
30
a
million
reality
stars.
TV show for the aliens.
Maybe we're just in virtual reality.
And the world will end when they cancel the show.
Maybe we're in a simulation.
Hopefully.
To answer your question, which was what was your question, Mike? Again? Oh, should we send a message?
Would you want aliens to?
Well,
hear
we already sent a message.
Yeah. So would
And-
you want them to hear it?
This isn't a joke.
Maybe they heard it.
Yeah, maybe they heard it and they don't care. They're like, fuck these guys. These guys are stupid.
Or they're just like us,
Probably just afraid. Too.
technology
Or
wise.
it's just a weird device they found that makes noises they can't understand.
They're like, what? Well, they set up this golden disc that like doesn't have a language on it. It's just like showing you what like Earth is, like where it's located, and like language and like how it works. But the very first message that was broadcast to aliens was Adolf Hitler. I'm not kidding. This is true. Because like his radio broadcast about World War II was probably the first frequency that could reach into like interstellar space. It was in a Vsauce video, so I don't have a source for this besides Michael Stevens. That was like one of the first like strong broadcasts that was probably going to be reaching into like interstellar space. There are things that probably passed that so far afterwards. I don't know how. Actually, no, that wouldn't make sense because it would have to be travel faster than it. So no. But I know like Voyager 1, for example, just left our solar system like a couple of years ago. So that shows you how fucking slow shit moves in like light speed. We can't reach the fastest we can get to is like 99.9% of light speed with like a solar sail, and even that it would take us because I think Bernard's star is the closest star to us, which is like 4 to 6 light years away. So going at the fastest possible speed in the universe, it would still take us 4 to 5 years to get there. To get to like Proxima Centauri, it would take like 6 to 7 years, something like that. I think those are the two closest stars. And
That's a long time.
going at like the fastest speed we can go right now, which is like rocket ship speed, it would take us like I think it's like 20k years or something like that, like 20,000 years to get there. It's something fucked like that. Going at our speed, but then again, technology is increasing, so
We still can't even get to Mars.
yeah, we gotta colonize Mars first. I feel like I'm just sounding boring now.
Get to Mars.
No, it's
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay, yeah. Do you guys think we should colonize Mars?
Sure.
I think as a backup,
People want to go.
but
Yes.
unless something's actually going to happen to the Earth, I don't see a point.
Well,
If something's going to happen to the Earth, it's going to happen faster than we're going to be able to colonize Mars.
True.
fair enough. I do think we should because we're only thinking about ourselves, kind of, and I feel like future humans need to like survive elsewhere, and I think we will colonize Mars in our lifetimes.
With the amount of resources it's going to take to colonize Mars,
I don't think
we
we'll
could
colonize Mars.
put
We'll
a
get there.
lot of effort into,
Stopping
sustainability
yeah,
of our own.
global
They were
warming.
working on like building a
Dome.
dome, yeah. So would they build it? Would they go there and build it, or would they literally build a dome and like send it into space?
I would assume it would have to be sent in parts and
Yeah.
like, robotically put together or something.
It would have to be
That
put
would
together.
take so long.
And so much money.
Yeah.
Literally billions of dollars. More than
than that,
billions,
yeah.
quintillions of dollars. it would also take time too, because like it takes time to go to Mars. It takes like a month, I think, or some shit.
I think it's a month.
You sure
yeah.
it's not just instant?
Teleportation. Why don't they just make an end portal and just go
True.
there?
Why don't they do that?
Or make like another portal and then you go there 4 times quicker. Makes no sense. I think we should colonize Mars because Mars looks cool. I wasn't gonna say anything.
But wait, did they actually? They found like water on Mars, right?
They found microscopic organisms living in like fluid. I don't know if it's water. I don't know. I'm assuming it's water. I don't know. It was basically like what they expected though, because like there's water on like certain like, asteroids. I think I don't know. But like there are so many exoplanets that have the same like distance from like their stars that's similar to Earth. There's billions of them, so it's like there's definitely other life out there. It's literally statistically impossible for it not to have
Seems
other
like every
life.
few months they're finding a new
Yeah,
Earth-like planet.
exactly. It happens all the fucking time. Plus, like if you look into like Hubble,
They're just too far away.
yeah, they're just too fucking far. If you look into like Hubble deep space, there's like thousands of galaxies in that one picture, and each galaxy has billions of stars. So it's like it keeps getting deeper and deeper. The observable universe is like what 72 million light years across or something like that. Something weird.
I have no idea.
I think it's that.
Anyway, I don't think we should colonize Mars. I think we should spend the money to sustain life.
Get rid of the plastic straws, bros.
That's it, man. It's plastic straws.
Once
It's
the
all
plastic
blame the
straws are gone, we're fine.
I saw
Golden.
a statistic recently, and
See,
it was like
Greta Thunberg or Thornberg, whatever
Yeah,
her
I
name
was gonna say
is,
she's
one
on-
person of the year.
Time
Yeah.
magazine.
Did you see Trump's tweet?
Yeah, he's such an idiot, man.
And then she changed her Twitter bio.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. I saw like a stat recently where it was like plastic straws make up like 5% of the population.
How is Team Trees doing?
I don't know. I haven't checked that in a while. But the military makes like 23% of the world's population or something crazy like that. It was like we should get rid of the military rather than the fucking I don't know.
18.1 million.
That's
Out
so
of 20,
fucked.
right?
Yeah.
Pretty close.
So I mean,
We got to
I
donate
think
2
it's-
million.
I think it's all somebody has to do is donate 2 million or $1 million each, and I'm not. I that'll happen.
How many
Definitely
people
happen.
donated $1 million so far? Only one.
Elon Musk.
I think it was Elon and someone donated.
Toby.
$1 million, maybe?
Toby, Luke,
A couple companies.
Luke.
Oh, he's a celebrity. I forget his name. He's like a fucking singer.
No, he started a fucking
Is
some
that
sort
him?
of company, some sort of like. I think he's the guy who started.
Shopify.
Yeah.
Oh
they
yeah,
make
that's
an
it.
online
That's
store.
it. Okay.
Mark, Benoff,
Don't know.
900,000. Mark.
How much
Benoff.
did PewDiePie donate again?
I think like 100,000. Hold on. Mark Benoff, Salesforce.com.
I don't know who that is.
He has a
promoting his
net worth of
company.
6.5 billion.
Jesus.
I don't know what Salesforce.com is, but PewDiePie,
500K or 200K or something like that.
Poopy Pie, 69,420. 69,420 trees.
Was that him?
That was him, Poopy Pie. That's what he put.
That's kind of funny. There was another company that donated like a fuck ton too.
Yeah, it was.
Was it Ten Tree?
No,
No, it was a company.
they don't have that much money.
I know, but like it was a company.
Plants vs Zombies
Yeah,
did
that's what it was, yeah.
500,000.
Yeah, Plants vs Zombies, which I find that funny.
Yeah.
Still love that game. Which I didn't know they had that much money either.
Discovery Channel, 100,200.
Shout out Discovery Channel.
It says from Discovery Watch and Planet viewers. They might have did a fundraiser.
Yeah,
Kind of sounds
maybe.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like it for like super big ones, I think. Jeffree Star, 50,000.
Shaking my head.
He was like super early on, I think. Though. He was like one of the first big ones.
October
Oh, was he?
25th.
Makes sense.
Or, yeah, October 25th.
Because I think he was like the top of the list at one point.
Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, let's see, Mr. Beast. I think October 25th is like the day it started.
There you go.
Because Mr. Beast donated 100,000 the 25th. And then 100,002 after Alan Walker donated 100,001 to get on the top.
Yeah.
Alan Walker. we doing for time?
Oh, we're like good. I was just enjoying the conversation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's your
Yeah, 2 hours and 19 minutes, but it'll be cut down.
boy.
Alrighty.
It's your.
Do you wanna sign off here, Paul Ryan or Ricky?
Yeah, I guess we can sign off. Let's give it a good old would you rather for the ending.
Okay.
We're gonna end on would you rather. Okay.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna end on a good old classic would you rather. Would you rather A, continue this podcast, or B, stop this podcast so we can go to sleep? Because I'm fucking tired.
10:20.
I don't know why I'm so
Good night.
tired. I don't know. I need some.
I'm also
goddamn
really
sleep.
Wait,
tired.
wait. Say goodnight
It's been a
again.
long week. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I got the last word. No, me.
Good night.
Good night.
No,
Good night.
No, you hang up first.
Good night.
Good night.
No, you hang up first.
Good night.
No, you.